Got no words, I'm just drowning in attraction. Only one way to describe it. It's electric, can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high. It's electric, I'm up in my feelings. Got double vision 'cause of you tonight. It's electric. I got you and your vibes in my mind, I can't get them out, no matter how hard I try. I need you and your heart next to mine, yeah, I'm all about keeping it you and I. When you're here, you spark chemical reactions, your aura strikes like lightning. Got no words, I'm just drowning in attraction. Only one way to describe it. It's electric, can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high. It's electric, I'm up in my feelings. Got double vision 'cause of you tonight. It's electric. On the
that too, but I assume we talked about aliens too.
Yeah, we talk about everything. Oh, we're live now, by the way.
Whoop, whoop.
Hello, guys. Welcome.
Loud noise.
Coldest water bottle, please sponsor us.
Damn, he's already going with it.
He's going hard.
Best water bottle I've ever owned.
It's not even a bottle. That's just a huge ass
This
jug.
is
that
a
you can
this
use
is
to
a
kill people.
jug.
That's a jug.
Yes.
No.
You can use it as an amazing water bottle that keeps all your water cold. And when somebody pisses you off, you just get this and just swing it, hit them on the head.
Why are you so violent?
They might die.
And then they can bail you out of jail, right? With that sponsor money, correct? Is that how
I
it
hope
works?
that's what I would hope.
Well, I mean, tell that to Will Smith, because
I
right
know.
now he's getting all his projects taken away.
Damn.
Are we still on
raw.
this?
Oh, yes, we are. For anyone that lives under a rock and doesn't know what happened, it was the 2022 Academy Awards on a Sunday night, of course, and Will Smith went up to Chris Rock and slapped him in the face because he said a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith.
Nah, G.I. Jane.
That
You
was
talking about
one
the
of the
scrolls
references.
from Captain Marvel?
How dare you? How you speak this heresy?
Oh, I would love to see Will Smith come and slap me. That'd be the last time he smacks somebody. I'm just like,
Okay.
about to get this.
I'm going to have to amplify that in post because I didn't hear a damn thing you said there. Thank you.
I can hear myself through the headphones.
I'll just purposely leave him mute.
Now we're gonna put closure on Will Smith.
Because
And move on.
he did one little slap and his mom got scared. She said, "You can't slap Chris Rock because your wife has no hair."
Wow.
Oh, look, Black Light Blind said on Twitch, I'm taking a shot every time y'all say Google that shit.
Oh damn!
Whoa.
Do not
Google that shit.
No,
Google that
no,
shit.
no, okay,
Google
no.
that shit.
If you don't know our guest tonight, you can Google that.
Shit.
There's actually a photo that does pop
See,
up.
I wouldn't even count any of these
Alright.
as good. I wouldn't. I'm just saying, don't drink for any of those. Those didn't count.
Hey,
Those
okay.
forced.
Chris Rock probably was disrespectful, but we're not. So let's introduce our guest.
I know, right?
Can you tell us
I'm
who you
still
are
on this
and
Will
what you do?
Smith thing.
So I'm Ofelisa Sainz, out here from Detroit. Oh, you can't hear me. Ofelisa Sainz. And I started doing some Chicana comedy out here in the neighborhood. So, yeah.
Yeah. And I will say her comedy is freaking hilarious. I went to her comedy show last night and I was freaking laughing hysterically. I think I ruined her recording because it was on the table I was at and you just hear me laughing.
Oh, yeah. And this is just a reminder to anybody watching. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube and you want to join the conversation, you got to hop on Twitch, unfortunately, because I don't have time to monitor the other two.
No, we can.
You got to hop on Twitch.
Just
It's
gotta
free.
once in a while update it.
Well, I mean, I am on the YouTube stream right now
Oh,
to
see,
see,
then we're
any, to see
settled.
any comments. But
Anyone.
if you comment on Facebook, you're fucked.
Oops.
It's like, see, we're okay. See, Angel's got it. No pressure.
And like The Rock will say, just bring it.
Just bring it.
Speaking about
Raise the eyebrow and then do that, please.
yeah, tonight's WrestleMania. Are you into wrestling? Anyone is?
I like wrestling.
I like
Ooh,
wrestling,
wrestle.
but I like the WWE too.
Yeah, there's a lot of brands right now. But yeah.
Isn't Logan Paul doing it tonight?
Yes,
Oh,
he's
God.
gonna
Oh,
go
God.
against
Yeah,
Rey
that's what we
Mysterio,
wanna
so he's
see.
gonna go against a Mexican.
It's just-
I want.
okay,
I just want him to get his ass beat.
Well,
Well,
he's going against a Mexican,
Right,
so
right. I bought my sobrinitos lucha libre masks, and I
Yeah.
taught them how to wrestle.
Oh,
And so like I go over
nice.
there now, they'll put on their masks, be like, "Yeah," and they're ready to rumble.
Oh.
We have some
Have it-
fun.
Have any of them dropped like the WWE elbow?
No, I'm trying to teach them. Like I want to
The
take him. My
people's
nephew's
elbow?
4. He's 4, and I want to take him soon. So like, but I want to do like the local ones, like, cause like I want him to see lucha libre first, and then like wrestling. So I want to put on like the TV, cause I bought them the masks. Y pues es mexicano, so I gotta show him.
Alright.
Speaking of lucha, all I can think of every time I hear like about the massive shit is you guys ever see that cartoon show Mucha Lucha?
I mean,
Yes.
Yes.
you'd be crazy if you didn't.
Back on
Man.
the old Cartoon Network
I know.
before they
Mucha.
removed all the good shows that they had. Yeah.
And,
that show used to be lit.
Black
Yes.
Light Blind said, "Don't forget the KY." What do you mean by KY? Kentucky? No, just kidding.
Rep KY. No, I don't know.
Or did you see?
Well, if you add 8 more, then you got the K9.
You should be.
Okay,
You should be at a
I
comedy
know.
show.
That's what I was gonna
You
say.
gotta start
I'm taking
doing
away her.
We're
Wow.
looking for. I need to find more people who want to do it, especially
It's your
like,
chance, Jose.
Vámonos.
but also like not just in like Spanglish, but in Spanish too. Like because I have my whole set, my whole show, I can do it in Spanish as well.
Ooh,
So like
that's
I
good.
did it at Terraza. Brian and Angel were there when we
Oh,
were
yeah.
at Terraza.
Yeah, you
So-
recycled a joke. How dare you?
Yeah, well I have to. I got to tour them.
We gotta save the planet. We gotta recycle.
Yeah, man, you gotta leave the cell phone at the door, bro.
Yeah. This is. What is this? Joe Rogan?
Oh yeah. Oh, he's coming to.
I know.
Yeah,
he
May
is.
20, Detroit. Yes.
Yeah, we might do a trip or not. I don't know.
We
Still
maybe.
don't know.
I'd be down for that. He's funny.
That'd be pretty cool.
No.
Fuck Joe Rogan.
Oh my
Damn.
God, Manny! What the
Hi,
fuck?
Manny.
What? Why, Manny?
What you got against my man Joe Rogan?
He's a fucking weirdo.
So are a lot of people in this world.
Yeah.
So is Chris Rock.
I don't know if he looks. I don't know if he looks ripped or not. Like his body style's weird. I can't.
Joe
Like,
Rogan?
yeah.
I believe he works out. Pause. I'm not sure.
Yes.
From the
he does
content he
exercise,
posts,
yes.
it seems like he's into the gym life. And
Well, he was
eating healthy.
mixed martial art performer
Mhm.
back in the day.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and then
Way back
he got
when.
injured,
Yeah.
retired. But
He went to Fear Factor.
yeah,
He was the host of the Fear Factor with the cockroaches.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Now shout out that follow.
Okay, like honestly, how long do you guys think you would last in like a Fear Factor thing?
Not at
Never.
all.
Not.
No.
first round.
I wouldn't even apply to
I
go.
know, I know.
As soon as you
No.
tell me there's gonna be any kind of cuckoos there, I'm like, hell no. The fuck?
I want to know why he went bald, because on Fear Factor he had a full head of
I know.
hair, and then just randomly just
probably
like I know he
stress.
didn't lose it that fast. He just fucking said, "I'm gonna shave it off before I lose it." Said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
Kind of like The Rock. He had hair before, and then he just shaved it up. Some people look better bald.
His persona was always well. I mean, in the beginning, early wrestling, The Rock had hair, but like I feel like he shaved it like what, mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
around
gotta
there.
kind of have to once your
Well,
hairline gets
Right
there.
after
He had
the
a
Tooth
mo-
Fairy.
For a lot of people.
Yes, after that one,
Yeah.
and then
No,
he started going. Yes,
right before the Tooth Fairy.
no,
Yeah, it
because
was
on the
when
Tooth
was it,
Fairy he
like,
had her.
07,
Yeah,
08?
2007.
Was it the game plan?
Oh yeah, the game plan. That was a good
Well,
movie.
that one
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
He had her, and then he went on to do the Fast and the Furious, and he shaved it off.
He almost said the name of a porn.
Ah.
Fast and the Furries.
The Furious.
Family.
The Furries.
The family.
By
I'm
the way,
stuck.
now that I think about it, because we had a follow, and that loud ass noise that
No, it was a
popped.
share.
That was a share. Ooh.
We still appreciate
No,
it.
by
Though.
the way, we need to get that soundbite of Jose just saying "Vamonos" and just use that for like,
Vámonos.
just like
No,
any
we gotta get
follow
the
or
real
any
one.
like,
We gotta get the real one,
Hell
the
no.
main one.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the
and,
Vámonos perras.
and just use that a little bit as a follow.
Hell yes.
We can make that work.
Hell yeah.
Maybe.
¿Es cocaína? No.
It's
harina.
Es harina.
Es harina. But wait, what?
Have you heard the cumbia song for it? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yes.
And then we almost got canceled right after by watching a Dave Chappelle skit that.
I told y'all don't click on
That
it.
was- I
He's
told
like,
you.
fuck it, I'm gonna click on it, and then the fucking intro. I was like, yeah,
Explicit.
Here we go.
that N-word
AF.
drop.
As
Very,
soon,
very close.
as soon as we heard it, we're just like, oh, hey, turn that shit off. Turn it off.
All I'm saying is context matters, guy.
All I know is if you don't know who Clayton Bigsby is, go fucking Google that shit.
Oh, so shot.
Go fucking Google that shit. Go to YouTube,
I'm
check
like,
him
do I have
out.
to? 'Cause I
It's
don't know
Dave
who that is.
Chappelle's one of Dave Chappelle's skit he does. It's fucking hilarious. You guys gotta check it out.
Man, you know the best Chappelle skit that I like is the one where he's president, because obviously Obama was nowhere near.
Yeah.
That. So he was like pretending to be a black president. Then when they're like, "Hey, I hear you're in the Middle East for some oil," and he looks so stupid like, "Oil? We in there for no oil?" And then he like kicks the fucking glass out of the table, and everybody's like, "Scrap!" And then the other one where he's like, "Customer service video." You know what I'm talking about? Because
Yeah.
fuck them. That's why.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
Classic ass video, bro.
was
No,
that?
or he like hops into the guy's room or whatever. He's like, "Oh, that sofa."
Oh yeah. Fuck your couch.
Rick James. Now that we're into
I'm
that
Rick
topic.
James.
I love him.
Now that we're into that topic, any comedians that you look up to that you get your
Inspiration from or
Yeah, well, Dave Chappelle for sure. He's funny because I saw him since middle school and high school, right when he was coming out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? So like The Chicano ones, obviously, you know, like Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias, George Lopez. When I was growing up, there's not really a lot of female comedians out there that I know of. I know there is, right? So I follow someone on Instagram. So I don't know. Like, I guess I only really had more men in a sense to look up to, especially the topics that they talked about, right? Being Mexican American, Chicano, growing up with Mexican parents and stuff like that, and it's relatable. So yeah, from there, there's a real funny comediante mexicana. Her name's Sofia de Nino Rivera, I think. Have you heard of her?
Rivera,
She's so funny.
Yes.
And so like I like her style, and so you know I follow her stuff, and I like her because es comediante mexicana, and even in Mexico it's hard for women. La India Judy, do you guys know who she is too? She's funny. She's very funny as well. So like you know, trying to get inspiration from there, listening to what they're talking about, and at the same time, like, it's, you know, my life. It's, you know, I don't think the stuff that I said last night, half of it was I don't think I was lying. I feel like a lot of people were like, yeah, we know exactly what you're talking about.
I mean,
so
if you saw me and my sister, we're just like, yep.
I heard your sister. Yes. So, but yeah, I mean, from there right now, so hopefully once I get more, you know, into it and looking for other people, I'll find new more like female comedians, because that's, you know, men run the industry really, so trying to get up there
for now.
Exactly. For now. I know I was sitting here, I was like, I feel
We're
like I'm
just
sitting with
paving
all
the
my
way.
brothers, because I only have brothers, and I'm just like, yeah, I fit in their circle. But yeah, for now, so hopefully.
So yeah, any female comedians, if you're watching, if you think you got it,
Yes.
here's
Let's network, especially in Spanish. In español, quiero hacer comedia en español if anybody's watching.
That's really hard too.
Yeah.
It's
But
not
I
easy.
feel though things in Spanish are funnier than in English, because I feel like my jokes are a little funnier in español than they are in English.
Oh hell yeah.
Sí.
And especially the community we stay in, right? Like, I
So
feel
what's it
too.
Well, except for that guy.
So
Huh?
Except for Mario.
Except for Mario, he
Mario's
doesn't.
like, what?
He doesn't hang out in this community. He gets scared every time he drives in.
I don't know about
Damn. Damn, what the hell?
Privilege.
I mean,
Hey, that's a problem.
I go to
I'm glad
Red
to
Wing
have.
games. I feel okay here.
I go to Red Wing
I go to
games.
Red Wing games. Park construction of the arena.
No, open parking lot. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
yeah, I forgot.
It's
Open
funny.
parking lot.
Gated open parking lot. Yeah,
Hey.
bam.
Only if there's
Right next to a bar.
only if there's actual
Shout out
current.
Dooley's.
Oh, thank you to Claudia Parodi for liking the stream.
Hey, hi.
Appreciate you.
Hey, what up? What up? What up?
Hey, that name sounds familiar.
It does.
Double pun. Familiar.
Good one.
Oh my
shit.
god.
Oh.
Oh, everybody has jokes. That's
Oh,
good.
I got jokes. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Mario's about to be like, okay, motherfucker, I didn't know we were doing this.
Alright, so no, I was about to say something dumb. I was about to say nationality. That was there we go. It's off.
You went to U of M too, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, he
Did
did.
it like
Incredibly.
these
I
fools
think
here.
I saw you like one time, because I went to U of M.
Yeah, it must have been like if I was around them at one point, then like I think multiple people saw me just kind of there.
It's
And I
kind of
feel
there.
like you had
awkwardly.
longer hair, no, Brian? No.
He did sometimes.
Did you?
I used to
Depends
have
what
very,
year.
very long. It depends
Yeah.
on. I used to be very thinner and then fatter, so it depends on when you cut me.
Because I say friends with Angel. We had like English class. Was it English class?
No, we had a criminal justice.
It was a criminal justice class?
No,
Okay, I
we
wasn't
were
sure.
taking ethics.
I remember it was in that hallway, but I couldn't remember what professor we had.
I was talking mad shit about the professor like after the first day, because I was like, how is this ethics and our freaking professor's a lawyer? This does not compute well.
It's meant to be surprising.
Right? Law-abiding
Well,
citizen.
We also had
Law-abiding citizen.
we had
Wow.
professors who were cons.
Really?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Kingsley?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
there is a
allegedly.
few of them. There was one professor. He was there. He served like 25 years.
Oh
And
shit.
they were like
Oh,
good
shit.
professors in the department and stuff, and that was part of their history.
Damn. Okay.
So I see a few of them coming out through like that, you know, did time in prison or whatever, changed their life around. Now they're giving classes at U of M
Mhm.
in that department and stuff. It's dope.
That's good.
That's fucking awesome, actually.
And what happened in the past
Stays in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
But if for-
Black Line Blind said, I met the skinny Brian once.
If you want to see,
It was a privilege
Is
indeed.
there photos?
if you want to see Skinny
Wow.
Brian, you gotta Google that. That's 4
No, you
shots.
can't.
Shots, he said
Is there?
Google.
Is that even possible? Is there a picture out there floating
I'm
I'm
around?
pretty,
It
I'm pretty
is.
sure if we were to like Google our names, we'd probably like.
No,
At least
not
one
really.
photo.
Then you gotta put Detroit next to it. 'Cause there's
Yeah.
a lot of
You can't find me. Just saying.
Really, I never put Detroit next to
If you
mine.
guys-
My
Brian,
name and it
Google that
pops up.
shit. Put it up on the
Pops up.
screen and see what happens.
If you guys Google the Illegal Aliens, 1 or 2 other things might come up. Just giving you a heads up, guys.
Might be a
Be
alien
careful
in a-
what you Google.
Oh, it's one of those non-live stream applicable pictures, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And a band from the UK called the Illegal Aliens.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I find
But
it funny
this is
how-
the Legal Aliens podcast.
I'm just saying the popularity of us in the UK is gonna rise. It's gonna go to Ireland, all that stuff, and then it somehow ends up
That's where you've
at
been
that
trying
band.
for it to go.
then
I've
they're gonna
been
be like,
wanting to go to
"So?"
Ireland.
Yeah, there's gonna be like, so, Legal Aliens podcast,
Oh,
twats.
Can you guys tell
That's
us?
our name back.
Denver, if you're watching, how are you?
Denver's probably asleep, bro.
No.
He might be.
Maybe it's only 11:30.
Can you guys tell me, or like, can I guess why you chose the name?
I had no say in this, so
Yeah, it was actually Brian's idea, and I actually, well, he did a small clip of why
Can
he
I
did
guess?
it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
But yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
Well, the first one that popped in my mind, because when I saw it and I had a double look, because I thought I said illegal aliens, and
That was
then
the first thing.
right,
Yeah.
and then when you said legal, and I thought it was funny, I was like, well, maybe son de papas mexicanos, right?
Right,
Like,
right.
you know, my parents. I remember when I was growing up, I found their U.S. legal alien card, and I told my sobrinitos that they were like aliens. And they didn't believe me, and I showed them the residency cards, and like they freaked out. I got in so much trouble. But so that was one, and then other stuff I was just thinking like, I don't know, third eye shit, thinking out universe and actual aliens or whatever.
Your first assessment is actually correct, because when we started it, all of us are basically from like immigrant descent.
First generations. and stuff.
Like Jose, Brian,
Si.
me, we're Mexican. He's like Italian and Argentinian. So we all
I'm
basically
Mexican
have like
too. I don't want to get left
Well,
out of that.
well, no, well, I was
Yeah,
saying,
you seem
well,
like
actually,
I was
He just
saying
said
it-
we're Mexican. And
Well, I was saying it from like when we started, like, and I didn't mean to leave you out, Manny.
So you're like a real Latino definition of a real Latino.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Latin America.
Latinx.
No,
I'm
not-
kidding. We're not
well,
doing that one.
Oh,
We're not doing
no.
that.
So
you
yeah,
suck
we
for
don't
that
Get the
one.
fuck out of
We
here.
don't do that here.
I'm all right for everybody's rights and everything, but that one I ain't doing. It's
Mario.
I ain't doing that one.
Mario.
I'm sorry. Fight me over that. I'll fight you.
Assemble.
Oh my god, fight me on that one.
Fight
look,
me on that
That's
Black-
funny that you guys did that reaction for that word.
Yeah, Black Light
I mean,
Blind
it's
says.
Latino or Latina. There's
Yeah,
I
there ain't no
know.
X.
Hey, look, we got my man Blacklight on the comments saying, "Angel, be careful how many times you say Google that shit, because he's drinking out of the ACDC bottle."
Hey, what, motherfucker?
Wait, ACDC bottle.
Yeah.
Brian, can you Google that?
Tell him.
When
Hey,
Angel gets home,
smash
he's gonna
it.
find his brother on the
Smash
couch.
it when
like,
you smash it when you're
Hold the
done
fuck
drinking
up.
it. Take a few shots and just go hard and like crush it over your head or just bang it on the ground like this.
Crush it on your
Go.
head.
No, if you try to crush that bottle on your head, you will die. That's a
It's a thick
Yeah,
glass.
that's a
Definitely
thick
put
glass
it-
bottle.
Oh, that's the fuck
Can
shit
a
up.
bottle kill you? Google that shit.
Let me just say, if you are drinking from my ACDC bottle, we fighting when we get home.
Oh, is that your bro?
Yeah, that's my brother.
More like
we are fighting.
more like he's gonna get a strongly one-sided verbal argument, and then he's gonna
CBs on you.
He's
and then he's gonna storm away because he's gonna be like Big Brother's home, start beating on him, and he just runs.
No,
Put it on
I
your
just
Hey,
got I
Chad.
just got a
Don't-
body slam him.
Hey, don't fight him. Just shoot to thrill.
That was good. I will give you that. That was good.
I'm with,
It's
it's
a song
That's an
about
ACDC song.
Yeah.
No. I get what he said. But I'm just. I want to facepalm myself.
My man said
Black
Blacklights
went
also.
right over my head.
Blacklights also
Clean.
said, "I choose violence every morning, my boy."
Fuck yeah!
With what? Your construction equipment?
go.
Yes. Oh shit!
Jesus.
Damn, my man.
They're just
Hey, he fist bumped me.
yeah.
You gotta talk to him about that one. He agreed. He agreed to that.
No,
Oh,
you
my
guys
man
did
got-
not.
with his strictly defensive unit.
Oh well.
Oh,
he's
don't
going
get-
out with it.
Nah.
Calm down, Marine. I mean Navy.
Oh,
Okay.
military, you mean?
Military.
Anyways, how
Air
is
Force.
your how is your family and your friends like support system with you when you're doing your comedy? Like, do they like? Are your parents like, oh, you shouldn't like joke about certain topics, or like, are they really supportive? Like, you should go out there.
That's funny. So like a few days ago, I was at my parents' house and I asked my dad if he was gonna come to my show, and he got mad at me. And he said no, he wasn't gonna come. So like our relationship's a little
Okay.
right, but then he's also old school Mexican, and you know I'm the only daughter, and I'm the baby, and for the shit that I be saying, like he doesn't think it's funny because I'm saying it.
Right,
you know?
right. He wants to laugh, but he can't.
Yeah,
kinda.
so kinda, and I think he would. I'm glad he kind of didn't go last night because I did a joke or two about him.
Little dirty ones.
No.
Oh no, about your dad.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, about my Mexican dad.
He would have threw some at you.
Yeah, he would
La
have been
chancla.
pissed. But then I told him, you know, like I was telling him in Spanish, I was like, "What are you gonna do? Why don't you wanna support me?" And he got all mad. I was like, "I wanna buy you like a condominium. Ya cuando estoy famosa, right? I got you, pa, but you gotta,
Support.
right?
You gotta hit the
You gotta say, you know, okay, it's mi hija or whatever." And then my mom, the actual first time I did a show was at the Hip Hop Corrido Fest in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And so the week before, my abuelita had just died, my dad's mom.
Mm.
And the next weekend was like the whole funeral services or whatever. The same day as my show at night, right? And that day, so many things happened that day. It was like Fiesta Tigres. I was supposed to perform at Fiesta Tigres, but I didn't because I had the other show and my abuelita, whatever. So in that morning, I hadn't told my parents, so I told my mom like in the bathroom at the church. I was like, "Hey, ma." Mind you, I'm like hungover as hell because all my primos from Mexico came in, from Monterrey and from like Texas, and like we got lit, right? I'm black, and all I had in me that day was agua mineral.
Damn.
And I told my mom, I was like, "Ma, you know, I'm gonna do comedia. I want to start doing it." And my mom is very proper. She's very classy, right? So sometimes I feel she's ashamed of me, but and she's washing her hands, and she's like, "Well, you know, mind you, I speak to my parents in Spanish. I'm not gonna. I don't know what your viewers are, you know."
Right. Okay.
So I was, you know, she was telling me, she's like, "Well, you know, you have to be careful with what you say because you know you can offend people."
Yeah.
And I was cracking. I was like, "Ma," I was like, "You know, I don't think you understand the concept of comedy."
Right.
I was like, they get upset with the stuff I say anyway, so I might as well
Yep.
try to get paid for it and make people laugh, right?
Right,
Like
right.
people get mad with shit that I say all the time, so I don't care. And so, you know, she's like, "All right, well, whatever." But I didn't, because I told her too, in case she heard or saw my videos, I wanted to tell her first that I actually did this, and not someone be like, "Oh, look at your daughter," because
Making
fucking
fun of you.
chismosos,
Right.
right? And so it was funny too that day at the funeral. I did a reading at church, right? So yo bien santa, I'm all holy in the day. I was hungover as hell. I hadn't eaten, so I'm like dying on the inside, trying to read the gospel of the Lord, right? Trying to read the gospel of the Lord at my abuelita's funeral. And then later at night, I got ready for my show, but I switched my outfit, and I had like a white dress on. I did my hair; it looked all cute. And I told people that day at the show, I was like, you know, cut them off guard. I was like, "So my grandma died." And everybody was like, "What?" I was like, "You know, today is her mass." I was like, you know, so I was there in the morning. It was mourning my grandmother in black, preaching the word of the Lord. And now I'm here in white drinking with you guys, talking about sucking dick. So I do it all. And like the crowd just like were cracking up. And they're like, and people were like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah." She did pass away, you know, but I still did my show. And like some support from families, I don't associate very much with the family that's here in Detroit,
I feel that.
my father's side. So, but like my brother went to my show last night. One of my brothers, he's really proud of me, so that was exciting.
That's what's up.
And some of my friends are supportive, come to the show, sharing stuff. I always tell people, you know, support local talent because,
Right.
you know, you get those people like in Spanish to be like, "Oh, no te olvides de mí," you know. Cuando te haces rico, you know, don't forget about us when you make money, but you already forgot about me. You already
Right.
forgot about us, that we're trying to do this, and we ask you to support us and do stuff now, but then when we make it big, if you know, when we get there, you know, those are the people, "Oh, can I get tickets to your show? Oh, can you do this and this and like."
Remember when we used to go to high school? Like,
Right.
oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Right.
I'm gonna hit him with here's a link for Ticketmaster.
Right, or something. So like
10% off.
10% off.
charge them more. No.
You send him an expired pre-sale code.
And so but little by little, you know.
Boom.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
Got him.
Fucking Christ.
I do like that though. The whole thing, like you forgot about me, but you like want to come to me now. Like that's what I've always said. Like if you're not with me, like when I'm struggling, you're not gonna be with me when
Exactly. And I wanna bring my people, the ones that I'm close with. You know, I want us to be all at the same table. You know, we're in the same community. We're talented. We're doing the same stuff. You know, I try to support because that's everybody's dream, right? Is to be. And it's things that you love to do. So what better than do what you love for forever and get money out of it, you know, to support your family and your dreams. So,
but let me get them tickets though.
Yeah, right. One day, maybe I'll have a section for you guys. Who knows? You know.
Hey.
That garage.
Fucking parking lot.
You guys
You're
can
gonna
podcast
sit
for
in
my
the
show.
parking lot and you're just gonna watch it on the screen.
I'm just gonna be far away. Like,
No soy culera, you know. No.
that was funny.
Esa chistosa.
Vámonos.
So, but I've been like,
That's what the security guy's gonna tell us. Vámonos.
vámonos.
We get to the show like, oh hey, yeah, we're friends with the comedian, and then he's just like, vámonos perros.
Pushing everybody up. That's
So,
fucking dope.
but yeah, I mean,
Have you seen any stand-up comedians?
I
Like,
have.
live?
Yes, I have. Recently, it was in September. One of my best friends and she got tickets for us to go see Jokoy, and I followed Jokoy. I guess I didn't mention him earlier, but I followed Jokoy for a while. Like, I don't know, he's been doing it for 20 years. So I was probably like a teenager when I first saw him, like on Comedy Central or like there were shows like the Icebox Comedy House and a few other stuff. He started popping up, and I thought he was funny. He was hilarious in person, and when we saw him, my friend had got us tickets. Like we were like in the 7th row, like by stage, and we had the aisle seats, and this chick next to me and her man, they were just like weird all night, right? But she pulls out her phone, and Jokoy was like on stage, and he sat like on the speaker, so he's like right in front of us. She pulls out her phone to start recording, and the flash is on. And he looks out at the crowd, and all of it. He's like, you know what I fucking hate. When I'm at the show, you know, and people just, you know, start recording with their flash or whatever, and he points at me, and he's like, put your phone out. I was like, no. I was like, it's this bitch. I was like, was it me? It's her. No, I would never. I'm not that dumb. I know to turn off my flash. But, so I saw him. I saw Franco Escamilla a few years ago.
Yes,
He's
I wanted to
funny.
go to
I
his
was gonna
show.
say him earlier too, because he's in Monterrey, and that's where my family's from. And the way he thinks and his writing is like, it's genius. One of my favorite skits that he has is La Boda de Frutas or Fiesta de Frutas.
Oh my god, that shit's funny.
So funny, right? The whole thing. The bouncer, el coco. Oh my god.
¿Qué pasó?
Right?
Yo no somos su madre a
She's
todos.
like, no, el coco no. El coco no.
I want that as a sample.
So,
I said that.
yeah. Hey, Kiwi. Yeah, so that was funny. I saw him live.
I got a comment here from Franco ARG.
I thought it was gonna be for
No. He says he's gonna be running her merch stand and checking tickets at the shows.
Okay,
Oh, for me?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know who he is. Who is he?
well, better call him.
you better. This person knows you.
I hope it's volunteer work because
Dang.
I'm not there yet.
Community service
Right?
hours.
I'll sign off a paper. You need community service hours. I got you.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
sign
here for
that.
the community.
We'll sign the paper for your graduation to count as community service.
That's funny.
Oh shit.
But
That's
yeah.
cool. I've only seen a couple of people, Franco being one of them. I've seen Los Tres Tristes Tigres.
Oh, they're funny.
pretty funny.
They're talented too.
I've seen Trevor Noah, and that's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah, like live
feel
moment,
lame.
but like everybody on Netflix, I've like watched everybody's special. Like,
Omar Chaparro and Adrian Uribe. You also
But
saw
it was more like a skit show, you know. It wasn't regular.
I feel it's like
It's
improv.
comedy.
Improv maybe.
Fucking
Yeah.
Omar Chaparro landed on me and shit, dude. At that
I-
show.
I feel
They
lame as
even took
shit.
a picture, and
Yeah.
you're in.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
dope.
it's pretty
Have
cool.
you guys seen a show on HBO Max called Los Spookies?
Mm-mm.
Have you seen
The
that?
Spooky Boys podcast.
Like,
Yeah, I was gonna
Los-
say what they made.
Spooky
it.
Boys
No,
Damn.
it's,
Like,
they
damn,
only
the
had
boys
one
made it.
season, and
Router.
it's all in Spanish, though, and it's on Los Spookies, and it's like a group of friends who wanna like make it in the sci-fi movie world or something, and like it's all the weird shit that they're dealing with. But one of the actors on there, his name's Julio Torres, and he has a special on HBO too, I think. And his comedy is unique, like, but he does it in English in that one. But his comedy is kind of unique. It's interesting.
I feel lame as fuck because I never went to like a comedy show except for the one last night. Like honestly, that was my first time going to like a live comedy show.
Yeah, there's a few other. There's a lot of other.
I feel
ones.
lame as fuck. Like I've gone to concerts, but I
You are
never
lame
gone
as
to.
fuck.
Oh, thank you, God. I was getting ready to
Oh,
say.
you guys are so mean.
Wow.
Not
Double
an-
team.
That's for you. That's for you.
Not
You said it
anymore.
yourself.
Not
every
Angels
anymore.
just
time, I'm like,
humble.
Not anymore.
Now he won't say no more.
Yeah, no. he
That's
went to a
kind of
comedy
funny
show.
that they still say stuff like that because I remember back in at uni, the boys would say stuff like that to you too because you would never come out and hang out and stuff.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking person.
I'm the same person. Like,
Fucking
I honestly don't really like to go out too much. I'm just fuck
Guess
it,
who's back? Back again.
He never left.
like, yeah, man,
I ain't fucking leaving.
I'm fucking.
But he's gonna be out though when snow comes through.
Oh, for sure. I got my VIP tickets.
So you know they moved the venue.
Yeah, because
La
St.
terraza
Andrews.
now.
Because St. Andrews Hall is a fucking piece of shit.
That's so funny.
That would
That's
be hilarious.
You know, I don't think they
Fuck
wouldn't
it.
do that. They're
no.
I don't even want
Dude.
to talk about
They
that.
they ain't got the space
Bro,
for that
at-
shit.
At this fucking rate, I see Metallica playing next week at La Terraza, bro. They fucking got everybody in that bitch. I don't know how.
She
El
tried-
Bosque.
I know pinche
And
Mosca
Bosque's
too,
bigger
bro. What the
upstairs than it
fuck?
is though. It's Bosque's bigger than Terraza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what if she
upstairs.
sa-
Yeah, for
what if
like
she
a
says
baile.
that's the after party?
So at Bosque, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be awesome. I'd go to that.
I
after
was
party.
actually gonna tell you I want to make some TikTok videos because she had posted about who would we want from our city to open up for her, and I want to make a video and I want to be like, pues qué quieres? Like we got it all. You want banda? You want grupo? We got all these groups. You know.
She asked you to be a comedy
Exactly.
opener. That'd be awesome.
That's what I'm saying. So we
Grupo
gotta help me
Contagio.
make this video.
Shout out.
Be like,
Grupo
do you
Contagio.
want to do a hood interview, Snow, over here at Legal Aliens Podcast?
If you grab-
You're more than
if you
welcome.
grab her attention, we will.
That's what I'm
really
saying. We
thank
should
you.
do this. So you
Because
guys
we
should
already-
help me make this TikTok video.
We already
and
asked
do it.
that guy,
Angel,
the
you're
number
getting
one
it.
fan.
I know.
Dude, do you know how many times like on her like podcast I've actually like been like, Snow, please come to my podcast
So
when
we'll
you
do
come
it.
to
We'll
Detroit.
do it, and we'll make a video and we'll share it everywhere, and we'll see what we can do.
Hey, for real, I'm down.
Let's do
If
it.
she's down to do one, I'll take this fucking equipment of the venue, bro.
Right.
Hell
Shit.
yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I'll stuff
yeah.
this in my
And-
small car.
No, well, we're renting a U-Haul.
Hell yeah,
No, Brian's
boy.
like, I'm gonna take the transit out of my
I'm about to get
where I
that
work.
transit in credit, boy.
I'm gonna borrow this for the day, boys.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
don't wait up.
That's funny.
You know, we just gotta check some of the equipment on it, so I'm just gonna check
I'm
it
gonna go
really quick
wash
for the
it.
day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get it detailed. We'll bring it back tomorrow.
I already see us doing. You guys ever watch Jackass? I think it's Jackass 3 when they're driving around with the U-Haul. Or is
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
two.
yeah,
I don't know. That was two. I
that
believe.
this-
Jackass
That's
2,
two.
right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
imagine us in the table with the rolling chairs in the back of the U-Haul. Oh, that is content waiting to happen, boy.
Dude, honestly, if you wanted to do that, I'd be fucking
That'd be
down for
fucking
that. That'd
great.
be
Hey,
fucking
guys.
hilarious.
What about the new one? Have you guys seen the
Oh,
new?
the new Jackass movie?
Yeah.
No, I haven't
Oh,
I
watched
saw
it.
it. I saw
It's
it on
on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
No.
I
Like
hear
the
it's
first
a-
5 minutes.
I hear it's trash
2
and there's a
minutes.
lot of penis involved.
Yes, it
Pause.
is.
I
It
mean,
is.
there's always penis involved with Jackass.
But,
But
more
this
than
one is
most.
like-
I just don't
pause.
understand why they would voluntarily do that to themselves.
I would.
Why would
Hey,
you?
they're
Why would
falling
you?
off.
Money.
The past
know,
10
but,
years
like-
were hot, but now it's like,
Right. But are you really willing to like literally break your balls?
I mean,
I know,
people
right?
like to get. I mean, I don't want to put
To
a certain
have-
race
Well, look-
out there, but
have a-
people are fucking wild, man. They're
Fucking
probably
Fetishes.
high off shit,
Fetishes.
drunk.
But
They
like,
were.
but literally like bust them.
People
They've
got
hurt
some
themselves
fucked up-
so bad.
People think
Oh my
shit's
God,
fucked.
no.
People think funny shit's fucked up. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
It
a lot
was
of-
That might be-
Jackass was funny.
That
back
might
in
be the
day.
only time they bust up.
Right.
Hey, Black Light Blind says, I'm down for that. It's fun. I'm like, I hope we're not talking about the same thing.
Ew.
I hope
Yeah.
you're still talking about the U-Haul, my guy.
Yeah.
Um,
Be more specific.
You guys
More
should do the
specific.
challenge. I saw it. It's so funny. They're blindfolded and they have belts. and you're blindfolded and you're trying to find whoever, and they just start. Have you seen it or no? These
yeah.
videos.
No.
I want to
Yes.
do this. It's so funny. I told my nieces we should do this.
We need to
I
get
know.
some milk crates and hop on
Or
them
pillow
bitches.
fight.
I know.
Oh,
I
hell
got
no.
it.
No,
I got
fuck
some.
that.
I got some.
I would
I
unfriend
ain't-
you guys if you did that.
I will
No,
not-
don't
I'm
do
not
that.
doing
That's
the milk
the
crate
I'll go
worst.
pick
challenge.
him up
That's
right
a-
now.
That's the worst
That's
one.
fucking stupid.
I'll go pick him up right now.
I'll
From
go
a
back. I'll
store.
go back to my house. And
You know when that was first
From
going,
my
I
stash.
saw one of the videos at work, and like the doctor that I was working with, like he's like a more like kind of like old school doctor, and then he was just like, "Is that the milk crate challenge?" I'm like, "Yeah." I showed it to him, and he's like, "These young men are getting stupider and stupider. What the fuck is wrong with them?" And I'm like, "Damn, this man never swears. He really hates
I
this
know.
challenge."
it's Jackass and TikTok. That's what happens.
They don't go to school. They're canceling school right now. All
So
this
what do
is
you
snow
do?
days. Like we have 20 snow days, and it only snow once. Like, come on.
Right. And they're at school from
Fucking
home anyway.
snow day and it's fucking raining.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
The snow days are nothing like they used to be before,
No.
but that's all global warming.
You will
y'all.
wake up at 5 a.m., turn on the television, wait for your school to show up, and then go back.
But there
to
would
bed.
actually be snow. Like I remember, like in the '90s, like snow, and we barely had school, like snow days.
Well, we're gonna have snow next Saturday.
Snow the
Snow
problem.
the product.
No, it's not next
no,
Saturday.
it's the 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Did that again.
I knew where he was going with it. That's why I looked at him. I'm just like, "No, you got the date wrong. Fuck you."
Te mató la inspiración.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, we know you're not a fan.
I ain't
Oh, you don't
either,
like
bro.
her?
I'm with you on that one.
Oh, I love her.
I'm indifferent.
Oh,
So don't.
wow. I mean, she makes one or two okay drinks.
Fuck you.
I'm
got a
sorry.
lot of good songs.
Come on, man. You know the number.
But she's she's been doing music for like 10 years,
Yeah.
and I've been
Yeah.
following her for like 8 or 7, and
That is a lot.
I've seen her grow as an artist, and I relate to her music. I love her shit. I thought she got me through like one of the darkest times of my life a few summers ago.
Honestly, yeah, some of her songs were my depression songs for a while.
Yeah.
What was
Like
that?
till death.
Someone like
Yeah.
the straight.
Yeah.
She was your.
She
She,
made me-
was your Linkin Park.
She made me want to go. That's so funny that you
Well,
said that.
I
That is
use Linkin
hilarious.
Park too.
I know.
Yes.
Lin-
I used to
Linkin-
box the Linkin
Lin-
Park. I'd put that in a fucking box for the whole CD.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Linkin Park was when I was in middle school.
Hold up.
We
hold
got
up.
Jill and me
R.I.P.
on the
Chester.
comments. We got Jill and me saying that snow joke was almost funny. I love snow. All caps. Then Blacklight says, "I'm from Cali. My first snow day was at the Navy."
Yeah, snow day doesn't mean anything.
Oh wait, that gave me. Do you guys have earthquake days? Or like,
Well,
or like
You have
fucking.
earthquake days.
I mean, that's
Earthquake
legit.
happens and you go home like, hey, go out.
That's honestly a legitimate question.
Honestly, yeah, I've never
Like,
thought
you get-
about
yeah,
that.
do you
Honestly,
guys have like fucking forest fire days? I don't know.
Well, no, that's just called evacuation.
It's called run.
He's all-
No, yeah, that's where you put the AWOL Nation song "Run." There you go.
No. Fire.
Fire, run.
No, he says no. We just hide under a desk. Dude, I've never understood the logic of that on an earthquake.
I
Why are
think
you
I-
hiding under a
That
desk?
way
so
they
if
find your
anything
body quicker.
falls, it squishes you. Like you're gonna be crushed by that. So it's like they're gonna
It's
flap.
supposed to be like ceiling tile falls or something. It's
Yeah,
gonna hit
but
the
have
dust, it's not gonna hit you.
you've seen Batman. You know the scene at the football stadium where all the ground just like
He
kind
would
of
like to
breaks up.
speak.
That
Yep.
could be you just falling.
No.
Yes.
It's
It
just so
doesn't
they
help you.
know where to look when you actually die. They're like, oh, let's look under the desk.
It's so you can have a little pocket of air as you suffocate to death.
No, but then you have to apply the situation like it's Battleship and be like, that desk, third row, from the left. Yeah, is that Johnny? Yep, that's him.
Yeah. God's playing Battleship.
Hey, watch, I'm gonna get this entire school in one shot. Fuck, Columbine shooters beat me to it.
Oh look, we got an actual legit answer on the comments. He says, Blacklight says, they do close the school when there's a lot of ash in the air, so kind of like a snow day.
But
It's
it's
a
an ash
ash day.
day.
Except that ash is coming from your burning car.
Shout out to Germany in the 40s.
Well,
How did that?
Have you?
I was gonna say shout out to like American kids in the 50s doing the Cold War
Oh
tactics.
yeah,
hiding
yeah, I
under
forgot
chairs,
about
yeah.
the Cold War. Yeah,
Hiding-
never mind.
hiding under the desks.
Have you guys ever been in a natural disaster?
No.
The day I was born. Natural disaster.
Pobrecita, your mom.
That's just what your
Oh,
parents. That's just what your
shit.
parents tell you every birthday.
I know. No, I've been in an earthquake and in a flood.
You been in an earthquake?
Yeah.
I haven't been in either.
It was a 4.1 and 3.9 or something like that.
The
What
one we
was
had in
it?
Michigan. Like
No, it was in Mexico.
Oh.
I do remember that one that happened here a couple of years ago. I was laying in bed and I started shaking. I'm like, what the fuck was going on?
I was watching TV and then it started moving. I'm like, okay. And
I
then
was
I went
sleeping.
on social media and everybody's
You
like,
saw
oh,
it?
we had
Yeah.
an earthquake. I was like, oh.
Hey, shout out to Care Bear Place. She threw a bunch of emotes on the screen.
Hey, what's
She
up,
said-
Care Bear Place?
She threw them all.
Yo.
Yeah,
But yeah, honest-
mhm.
oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say the flood one was pretty interesting. Like the water was up to my waist and shit.
Oh, shit.
It was in Mexico, and I remember that was the first time I saw a helicopter in real life too. I was like 6 years old, and then
Mhm.
the helicopter landed in what was a basketball field or I don't know court.
Courts.
Mhm.
But that one was elevated at a park, like 5 feet off the ground, and like the water was up to the.
Oh,
It was
shit.
pretty funny. So it looked like it was a random basketball court in the middle of a lake.
The ocean.
Yeah.
It was called the Lakers.
How'd you?
Oh.
I'm just saying, you need to bring him to your next show.
If he's down for
Fucking
it,
Frank.
I'm trying
Vámonos.
to. I only know people who do a lot of music and stuff,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so a lot of shows that I did, like with everybody was doing music.
I do want to say.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Look like he fainted over
Right.
there.
I know.
He's having another
Ryan
disaster.
almost shit himself.
He's experiencing
That's
another
it.
disaster.
This is even.
Let's see if he can
The
say
same
it.
Franco said, "Man, Germany must have had a lot of ash day."
Ooh. Ooh.
Who's this person?
That is my,
Oh
that, my friend, is my cousin Franco. What up, bud?
Oh my God!
Rest in peace, the boy in striped pajamas.
Do not tell Jaden
And
Bryson
then-
and Max that, please. Do
And then-
not do
and
that.
Then, and then Black Lights did a pun comment. Hey, you don't start that.
Oh.
Huh?
I'm gonna go home. I'm done.
Cool. You're right here.
I know,
Bye.
I'm done.
Say, right?
It's a good time to cut the stream. Oh God, might be our last episode, Ophelia.
Thanks for joining us for the last episode.
God damn. Ooh. Oh boy.
At least
Yep.
you went out with the bang,
No, we went out in ash and dust.
Oh.
which is the result of the bang.
Yep.
We're keeping the furnace of the jokes going, guys.
Gotta keep that thing lit.
Ah. Alright, we gotta stop.
What are you stuffing it with? Huh?
Jesus.
We're stuffing it with a certain specific number of things. Wink, wink.
No, my head hurts.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna go hide in the attic with Frank.
No, you can just hide under the desk.
Oh shit.
Hide under the desk. See?
I want to go in the attic with
Oh,
and
look.
Frank.
Victorina just dropped yo. I'm here. Well, welcome Victorina to
Hello.
We weren't asking.
We were definitely not cracking Holocaust jokes.
I definitely didn't say nothing about Aunt Frank.
Oh, before the video shoot. Oh yeah.
What?
Oh shit!
R.I.P.
It's the
Anne
video.
Frank
It's
and
the
Harambe.
it's his
Oh my
video
God.
shoot today.
Yeah. Shout out to Victorino and everybody that's gonna pull up to the shoot. Good luck, guys.
I was gonna be in it, but then I forgot it was a podcast. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I can't do it. It's the podcast day. I thought because at first he said it was gonna be a Sunday, and I was like, oh, I'm cool for that. But then I was like, oh, shit.
Anyways,
Drifted.
where do you
Drifting.
want comedy to take you? Like everybody has that one top tier or a certain venue, maybe a certain like amount of money in the bank account. Like where do you think like where you're like I fucking made it? Like where is it? Maybe like a certain like the Staples Center in Cali or something, or like
No,
maybe you want to own a certain like mansion or live in a certain place. Like where do you want comedy to take you to? Where, like,
Well, you
this
think
is what
about
I
it.
wanted to get.
The Staples Center is no more. It's
Oh, it's
now
not?
Crypto.com Arena.
For real? Damn, I didn't know that.
All right, Black Light. I'm definitely not gonna publicly read that comment, but
All right.
whoever
Fuck,
wants
I
to
gotta-
check-
I gotta go to Twitch.
She's thinking about it.
she
She's thinking about it.
Yeah,
Whoever wants
let
to
her
know.
think about it.
If you guys wanna hear us read that comment, you gotta subscribe to our Legal Aliens Podcast Plus.
Get out! Oh my god.
We'll read it on the
Follow us.
OnlyFans.
Follow us on OnlyFans. We do have an account. Look it up.
Google that shit.
Wait, did it get off? Did it actually
yo,
get offer?
yo, let her finish the question.
Did it
bro.
get
Come
off?
Answer
on.
a question.
All right,
Shut the
go
fuck
ahead.
up.
Okay.
Personally, for me to be like that I achieved it, like one of my dreams would be like I don't know, I'd say they have the Fox sold out right here.
That's
home.
dope. That's
Like
dope.
home. I'm not. You said Staples Center, and I think that's in New York
I was thinking Cali,
or no? I don't
Los
know.
Angeles.
Oh, Los Angeles. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Cause like I'm
the
not.
biggest well-known arena, you know, like.
Oh, I don't know. Like
Madison Square
Yeah,
Garden is the
yeah.
one in
Yeah.
New York.
I mean, that'd be dope too, right? But for me personally, like to come home and to be in Detroit and be like, I sold out 2 shows because my idea would be like I do a Spanglish one and then went all in Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
But for me, it'd be like, you know, sold out at the Fox. That'd be fucking gold for me. And then I don't know, I forget what it's called, but the Una Arena in Monterrey. Like if I do Spanish, I want to go to, and like if I had a sold out show in Monterrey at one of their stadiums, that'd be dope as hell.
Just do the one Jenny Rivera performed.
That's dope, though.
So that would be like my ideal dream goal, right?
Okay.
For that to be able to happen.
It's harina. Nel.
The fuck are you doing? A sniff of coke, motherfucker?
It's
Don't
he's
ask
got
questions.
allergies.
Oh shit.
It's that time of year, man.
Nel. Era harina.
That video is so funny.
Oh my god, dude.
So yeah, I think that would be, those would be my 2, you know, dreams.
As a comedian,
Yeah, have a
And-
Netflix special.
as a
Pretty dope.
Hey.
as a comedian, there's a lot of jokes and certain subjects and areas that get thrown around, and people don't have no lines. You know, like with Dave Chappelle and racism, and you know, certain subjects. Is there a certain line where like you're just like, I don't want to joke on that, or like you won't joke, like you just say like, you know.
So there's some. I think now I'd be careful, right, in thinking about stuff because
Like with maybe religion or like, you know,
Oh, no.
certain
No.
communities, stuff like that. You know,
I don't think so because I've written jokes about other people and stuff, and I say it too, and I feel and it's not like in a bad way, but I feel like we're all racist. We all have our stereotypes and our own
right.
ways, our own cultures, and we say stuff. But sometimes like it's funny,
Mm-hmm.
right? And sometimes we gotta laugh about that and accept like, well, unfortunately, that's how it is.
Right.
You know, I don't know. Like, I don't think, I know you guys were talking about like Jada Pinkett and stuff like this. I wouldn't personally attack someone for a health reason that they can't control.
Right, like a disease. Or,
Right.
You know,
So I don't
illness.
think, personally, I don't think that's funny. What like, I get what happened because I suffer, you can't tell, but I suffer from alopecia too. And it's very something with your insecurity, right? Because people
Right.
say stuff and they laugh, but like, think about it. If you were to lose all your hair when you didn't want to, how would you feel?
Right.
Right? Like people who have cancer, and like I said too, like I wouldn't joke. Or here's another stuff like for April Fools. I don't think it's funny when people joke about pregnancy.
Right.
Because women have suffered and it's hard,
I
right?
know,
I've
people.
suffered a miscarriage, and I don't think it's funny when people are saying this and it's so exciting, and then, like, you're hurting other people who had that illusion or saying that's not funny to me. In a sense, I think those are certain topics, right? Because you gotta like think about the heart in a sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I wouldn't go on and be like, oh my God, you guys, my doctor told me I have cancer,
Right.
right? And I'm dying. Oh, LOL, April Fools, and someone's be like, that's fucked up because I'm
Right.
suffering from cancer, or someone just, right?
Right.
Death is something to joke about sometimes too because it's inedible, right? There's a lot of things, but I just think it depends on like how you feel
Mm-hmm.
in certain aspects. Like I say that now, but who knows, in a few years maybe I do drop a joke about whatever because I reached a different level in my personality or my character. I've grown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have some fucked up jokes.
Right.
I haven't said it yet because, you know, I'm starting.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. guys.
Right.
Coming soon.
Right. But then like other jokes too, because like about the cultures around us. I have some jokes about like our Muslim community in a sense, in good ways though, because like we grew up, this is the metro area. I went to school with them. I
Mhm.
associate with them. Our cultures are similar.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I don't say it out of hate, obviously, because like, you know,
Right.
we're all cool. But I think it depends on you personally, right? Like,
Right.
and your experience. I know people give Dave Chappelle all this shit for like his trans jokes and stuff, but
yeah,
he's been in the industry for decades, longer than a lot of us have been alive, and the experiences that he's had and the people he's came through, and he says it too in a way it's not hurtful in a sense. I mean, I get people get offended, but it's not saying like, well, he hates them or he's super
he genuinely
against
came
them.
out a few times and said, you know, I don't have nothing for it. I don't have nothing against it, you know. And, you know, he'd crack a joke after, but you could tell that there's real no hate. He's not sitting there writing that, like, oh,
Right.
screw that community or, like,
Yeah.
you know, you guys, you know, nothing. Like, he cracks a joke, he goes on about a day. It's not like people are making it seem like he's a bad person. Like he goes on all day and it's like, oh, I don't like this community or anybody in it, or like he don't think about that. Like,
but I mean, at the same time, like Dave Chappelle's comedy has always been kind of like more edgy.
yeah,
You know, so that's just like how his comedy is.
But-
so people like coming out and being like, oh, like fuck him for doing all this. Like, have you seen his comedy before? Like,
Right.
that's this man's entire
same
like
thing with
thing, you know?
Daniel Tosh. Like they're both on the
Yes.
verge, if not tiptoeing over and coming
Tosh
back
showing
on
cool-
the line,
yeah.
you know. But I mean, hey,
Yeah.
like
And at the same
they've
time,
been
like
around forever.
Dave Chappelle's been doing comedy since he was 14,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he's been saying this shit since he was 14. I'm not saying like it excuses whatever. I just think people, like, life's funny.
Right.
People are weird. Like, things are fucked up, and like, why be upset about everything if things aren't edible? You gotta laugh at yourself, or like, haha, that's fucked up. We're all gonna die anyway. Like,
Right.
you know.
Honestly, in a lot of fucked up situations, I feel like if you can't make a joke about it or just laugh about it, then you're just gonna end up in a way deeper depression than you might already be in.
Yeah.
It also depends on the person too, because you could try to uplift someone while they're in a depression, and they take the joke even more. Like I've never wanted to joke around. Like you said, that's a touchy subject too. Like, I know a few people that deal with that, and then like I've tried to like crack jokes or cheer them up, and you know sometimes it makes it worse, sometimes it's hard. So I feel like it depends on that specific person, because I feel like you can't just go and joke around with certain subjects like that, and certain people deal with certain things different, like you said.
Right.
There's a movie. It's called Patch Adams
Yeah.
with Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
He's a doctor and he tries to implement comedy into the young patients. They're like less than 15 years old, but they're dying. So he dresses like a clown.
Yeah,
He
I've seen
tells
it.
jokes. Yes. So yeah, and then they got better, and then the hospital saw that he was making them better, and they then tried to ban him. They're like, oh no, you can't do that. They gotta we gotta keep them not healthy. I mean, of course, because of the money.
Right.
And so yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
true.
comedy, yeah, it makes you more healthier.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I've been in situations, I don't know if anybody can relate, but like, I don't know, you're in a traumatic state and you're crying and someone comes up to you and hugs you but says something and you just like start laughing, but you're still crying, right? Like,
Yeah.
Or like where
I'm
like
sure
The
that happens.
Simpsons, something fucked up happens to you, somebody just walks by and goes, ha, ha, and you're just like, you motherfucker. Like, you have no choice but to laugh. Like, come on, man.
right, sometimes you have to, and like I said, like, yeah, sometimes terrible things happen all the time to everybody, to all of us, and I mean, it's a little bit of dark humor, but if it's not, I don't know, I don't feel, I mean, it's one thing you can hurt someone's feelings, but at the same time you have to be like,
You have to be
that's
thick-skinned.
comedy, that's how it is. So you might not think it's funny, but some people do, or you know.
I mean, and there's people in my family that like anytime anything happens, like they just straight deal with it with comedy. Like they immediately like are already like making a joke of it or something, and that's just how they process it, you know.
It's the easiest way to cope.
It is,
and you know, like I fall into depression like majorly. You know, I have that issue, but and there's also times that like I'm not like in like that bad a state, and I'm making jokes about my own mental health. You know, some people said like, oh, like you can't joke about mental health. I'm like, if I don't joke about mental
have
health,
to.
then what the heck am I gonna do about it? Like, I'm just gonna let it consume everything. Like, I gotta make fun of myself.
Right? You're like, I'll go crazy.
I'll go crazy.
Right.
Hey, Angel, you can say that humor is killing you.
So much so he has to stay occupied, and then he writes the next movie for the Joker. He's like, I'm gonna write myself.
Nah, see, that's just gonna be like my next that's gonna be my villain arc at some point. I'm just gonna become like another
no.
Joker. Just gonna go around like that guy bullied me and started my depression. I killed him because he was awful.
Is that your villain origin story?
No,
McDonald's got my order wrong.
What kind of villain would you be? What would you
Yep,
change your name
DoorDash, that's his
to?
first villain.
Because you're
DoorDash is my first villain. They never got my order right. I was
because
trying to stress you.
what would your name be? Would you keep Angel?
Nah, I'd go for the fallen angel.
Fallen. You'd go for Lucifer.
I mean, it kind of works, to be fair.
Lucifer, loose bed.
No, I can't use Lucifer. I love Lucifer. Me and him are
Well,
buddies.
So it would just be fallen angel.
Yeah, just the fallen angel.
Oh,
Lucifer is way
Speaking
better
about
than me.
villains, do you guys watch Marvel stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you guys watching like the Disney series? Did you guys watch
Disney
Moon
Plus.
Knight?
Yes.
Oh my
That
God.
was so
I
fucking weird.
Every
bro.
5 seconds.
I don't
what
know if I
happened?
was.
And then-
I
I
have
don't know
not
if I
watched
was
it yet.
too drunk, too high.
That's
my
why
ADHD
dude,
kicked in
dude,
too many
I put,
times.
Three
I
of
put
them.
down my blunt and I was like, wait a minute. And then my friend was like, he's like, what just happened? I was like, I don't know. And I watched it again. It freaked me out. Then I was like, I was freaking out as bad as he was freaking out because I was like,
It
thinking
almost gives you anxiety. You're
Right?
like, what the fuck
I
is
haven't
going
watched this
on?
movie.
I
Movie.
feel
Just
too
like,
like
I haven't heard of
I
this
don't
movie.
know if they.
It's
I
a
don't
show.
think
It's
they
a show.
put
Oh, it's a
a.
show?
Yeah, it's the new Marvel.
Oscar
Series.
Isaac.
I don't think
Oh shit.
they
okay.
put it, but I feel in a sense like they should put one of those flash advisory warnings
disclaimers.
because it was messed up because like he kept on blacking out and like things would happen and it was just like this and like I mean I don't have epilepsy
Epilepsy.
or whatever for it to affect me, but I was like.
It fucked you up a little bit, like
I was
your
like,
vision.
this is crazy. But it was so good. I hope they just keep up with that,
They
with
will.
that level.
I'm gonna have to watch this now.
So
It
good.
it's
But do
almost
you,
like
do you
Black-
watch the other move? Did you watch any of the other series?
Oh, all the other Marvel series I have.
Okay.
It's
Like,
almost
I
like
I love them.
I felt like it was a Black Mirror. Me and my cousin were watching it, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Black Mirror. on
Oh, Black
Netflix,
Mirror gets
but
fucking dark.
It's something I felt it was like I had a little bit of sauce of from there. Like it was just too all over the place for me to catch it. The first episode, maybe they made it like that on purpose so that it could lure you into the second one
Right,
to try
right,
to
right.
figure out what it is. But I kind of liked it how they did it. But then it was just something different you don't see in TV series or movies or in
Well,
general.
especially Disney.
the
Like,
last thing I
Yeah,
think
you
they
wouldn't
came
expect
out
something
with,
like
like that was that movie Cloverfield. I don't know if you guys seen
Oh,
it.
I
Where it
didn't
was
wanna-
like,
yeah.
it was
Great.
all shot
Great.
like
Have you seen all
POV.
three of them?
and they, no, they did they do.
Yeah, there's 3 of
Yeah,
them.
there's three.
The
Yeah.
first one.
The third one's like a
No,
prequel.
But the only one that came out in the movie theater was the first one. The
Yeah.
other ones were whatever.
Everything
Well,
else
no,
was
both of them. The second one also
See?
came on the movie theater. And
So,
then
but
the
they
third
had the
one-
warnings though, right? And they were saying people were like leaving, throwing up and
My
shit because
sister
they
left,
couldn't. Because
literally.
they, like they got all dizzy.
the
We
first
I
one.
never watched
we
Cloverfield
pulled
either.
off the parking lot, and I just remember my sister was like, in the back seat, and I was like, "Oh no,
Not the car, bruh.
Yeah, and my
Not
mom
the
was like, "Are
caddy.
you all right?" And she was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I think it
She's
was
like,
the
"I'm
movie
better
or
now."
something." It was fucking wild.
By the way, like mentioning Black Mirror, like have you guys like really watched like Black Mirror like in like?
I
fully?
haven't.
Yes.
I never have, but I was gonna start picking up on it. I don't like to watch series and shows when people are like, everybody's about it because I'm like, nah. So I
Yeah,
always
bro.
wait, but I heard they're not doing it anymore, right?
I don't think so.
No.
I've watched all of them, and even the Bandersnatch one, but the last one is very fucking trippy. Like,
I haven't watched all of them, but I've watched. I think I've only watched like 2, but like the one that I was like honestly laughing throughout the whole thing was like the one where like they supposedly they had kidnapped the princess, and they said like the prime minister of Britain had to like fuck a pig if he wanted,
yeah.
they wanted her to they wanted her back. And like I remember watching it, I'm like, he better just get the pig. And my mom looks at me like, what? I'm like, that's a member of the royal family. You think they'll let him get away without fucking the pig? Like they better just do it. Like, but I remember like the whole time watching, like he's gonna fucking do it at the end. He has to. It's the royal family. They're not gonna let him like not do it.
I'd have been like, "I'm sorry, little girl, but you DED."
Right.
The next Diana read her off.
No.
Write her off like a
Oh,
tax
little-
expense.
that's terrible. I'm tempted. I wanted to say one of my jokes, but I haven't worded it out correctly for me to get the laugh that I
we'll
kind of
help.
want to.
We'll help you word it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spit it out.
Let's do it.
So give me a second to process it. I'm gonna
Alright.
try to remember it. It's a COVID joke, but it has to do with
Yeah, vale.
one of
It's
our.
it's already funny. Are we gonna get that COVID misinformation
We're gonna
ban
get a
there?
COVID disclaimer. This fucking video gonna get taken down. It happened once, it'll happen again.
And the funniest thing that happened when we were making jokes about like the freaking
We were being
masks.
sarcastic about
They got
COVID. in one of our
sarcastic
videos.
as shit about the masks.
And you guys got flagged or something?
No video was
The
taken
video was
down on
removed.
YouTube.
And, like you can tell in our tone of voice, and like we're
funny.
laughing about it. Like we're not serious, but
See, Blacklight in the comments is like, say it.
I will.
Do
Wait a
it.
minute. You gotta give me. I have to remember how I said it because I don't want to like.
you have to let her get
Spit
there.
Yeah.
Pause.
I do have like mass jokes though.
Maybe.
That's
So
on you.
this can be a PSA for people out there who are listening. If I can smell you through my mask, you need to swallow some peroxide and go to the doctor. So that's why I appreciate my mask. That's why I wear it often, because people need to take care of their personal hygiene, body and mouth. If
All holes need to be disinfected
for real,
before you come
I have a
out the
few
house.
jokes about that too. I just no.
I mean, I remember your shower joke.
Yeah, that's a great joke.
That was a funny joke.
I don't want my mom to hear that
What
one.
shower joke?
She said it at Teresa.
Well, I'm
I
trying to
did. It was in
flashback.
Spanish. It's the Mexican mom proverbs. I'll give you guys a little into it. I'm pretty sure everybody's Mexican mom has told them not to shower while there's a thunderstorm,
Yeah.
because a lightning bolt can come
You're
through
right about that. Actually, no.
and kill you.
Yeah.
I think I have been
Right.
told this before.
So that's the
At the
joke. It
gym.
leads up that way. You can follow me to listen to it later.
She'll say it off air.
So,
Yeah, she's gonna say it off air. So
Jeremy said the shower joke.
so funny.
No soap was involved. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, something was involved.
it wasn't
Alright.
about dropping the soap.
No. That's
Oh,
super
where
cute,
was it
though.
then?
You can find it on my TikTok,
Oh,
my
yeah.
Instagram,
Oh, yeah.
and my YouTube. You guys.
Plug that.
Plug.
Plug.
Just have it flashing in the camera. Well, epilepsy warning. Then do it.
That's funny.
Then do it. Ah, TikTok.
Oh shit!
Legal
Oh
aliens
my
approved.
Legal aliens approved. Yeah.
Also, I love your guys's your little, you're not your logo, but the artwork that Nan did for you guys. She did my stickers.
Shout out to Natalie.
I was
They're-
fucking
The
cracking
first
up.
time when I saw it, I was just like, "Why she do me like that?"
Because
though,
that's
for the
your-
devil?
that's
No,
your villain
okay.
origin
because he was
story.
like, I see myself as a what do you say, a demon.
He
I see
just said
myself
that he
as
wanted to be a fallen angel. Did he
No,
not say that was
no,
Yeah,
that-
he-
no,
you're
the-
right. He
the
said,
And she
actual-
said, I will
the
change my
actual-
name. I'd
the-
be fallen angel.
The
So that's
actual
why.
devil thing, I'm not upset about. I'm upset about how much of a saucy demon I look like in the picture.
But everybody's kind of saucy.
Yeah, everybody was looking thick.
Yeah,
in
there was
that
She
some
did
one.
my
that should be a
stickers.
compliment, bro.
Yeah.
That should be a compliment.
I definitely got some polarized opinions.
But I
on that.
did like post it and share it. I was just like, honestly, I think it's pretty fun, much
It was
funny.
dope. She's
was-
a
it's
great
pretty funny.
artist.
I loved it.
She touched up my stickers, so she designed my stickers kind of for me. It's an actual
That's
photo
awesome.
of me, but she added like to it. It's cool.
nice.
I like the
That's
clown. The clown.
Yeah, she added the clown face that my
That's
mom
awesome.
hates. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I mean, Mexican moms are just gonna like bash everything
yeah. So
all the time, no matter
What are
what.
you doing on the internet? Just recording yourself? You dumb motherfucker.
Go out there and make some money.
No te sabes ni limpiar.
No
My-
sabes ni voltear tortillas.
right, I have those jokes too. I
My-
have a book written.
My mom watched one of when we first started. She was watching some of the podcasts, and my dad looks at it and he's like, "He's just sitting there fucking talking and laughing. This is stupid." And just turns over. I'm like, "Yep, that's pretty much on point from my dad."
I would have been like, well, you watched it though.
Yeah,
You give us a view.
No, he didn't. He looked at it for 5 seconds and then turned around and fell asleep.
Oh,
That's
well,
still,
that
that's
counts
still
to view.
Mexican dad.
That's a statistic. We take those. We take those.
Oh shit!
So does that mean we're just a statistic now?
Everyone's a statistic.
We
Yeah.
were born statistics.
it's true.
We are born
Hi, I'm
statistics
just-
in the area we come from.
Oh shit! But to kind of keep it on par with stand-up comedy, I don't know if you noticed that, but literally English or Spanish around here, there's not really a stand-up comedy scene. At least, unless I'm completely oblivious to it. But I would love to go to like a comedy club. You know, it's different than like just an open mic. 'Cause I'm sure a lot of
Right,
bars
right.
and places like that might have just an open mic night or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like a physical, like a stand-up bar. You know, like.
There's a few around. There are ones that have it and they have like the open mic or they have their shows and stuff. Because
Name
I
drop.
follow pages and like I see them. I just can't always get there and make it right. It's
Right.
too short. But what I would
Especially
want.
with the gas prices, it's like, oh.
Nah,
It's
para eso
like-
trabajo. No,
Right.
don't even start with gas
Yeah,
prices. You're crying for gas prices, but you guys be doing the 50 de pase or like nothing. Get out of here.
Angel.
But I want. There are clubs, but the scene is different, right? But I want to target a Latino
Spider-Man
scene. So like something in Southwest would be better.
Oh shit! What do you say?
Blacklight said, "Hey, Dad heard what you were just saying. I'm sitting next to him, off my ass off. You're going to learn today when you get home."
Yeah, they about to get
I
spanked.
mean, what is he
You
gonna
better
say?
be
It
Will
wasn't
Smith.
true.
Angel's about to get his spank.
He's about to get Will Smith.
Angel's about to get
No le
his
pegue,
spank.
señor.
So before you go for the final time, just say whatever you want to put out there now.
He's gonna
Tell us
come,
something your mom doesn't know.
He's coming back next week. Like, can we just do the show standing up? I don't think I can sit down. My ass hurts.
Let's do a stand-up comedy.
Right.
He's gonna say he did
gotta-
glutes and he
you
can't
gotta hit
sit.
the- you gotta
He
hit
did
the
too many
drums.
squats.
Hit it.
Oh, he goes all the way back there.
Yeah, he does. Very much so.
That's what I'm talking
Should have
about.
done that at least 5 times a day. To be honest.
Yeah, we had a lot of zingers. You guys are crazy.
Hit
So
it,
you
hit
guys
it.
had some fucking
Ah.
Wheaties today,
Ah.
especially Jose.
Jelly
Jose's been on one today.
He
Like
drank
he's-
some funny juice today, boy.
he was like, "It's a
I
comedian.
mean,
a comedian's coming."
I gotta live up to that.
For sure.
He's
He's
like-
like, "We got a comedy
That's
coming
funny
in."
that you
I'll
say
show
that
you.
because I try not to drink when I do it because
Oh, I don't drink.
No, but I be messing up and stuff.
Oh,
Le van a pegar a José también, güey.
Jose was quick as hell. Like, oh no,
Yeah,
I don't drink. I don't drink.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
It was
la-
cactus
yeah, like,
juice.
no joke in here.
Yeah, la novia. Just like,
Jelly Me said, "We ain't going home, Angel. We going to the bars."
Hey, okay, I'm gonna go get
jail.
Oh, you want to hear something that's funny? Speaking about the bars,
Kanye song.
there's this new Southwest bar. I'm not gonna call it out by name. Maybe I should. But my girls and I went there last night after to like get a drink, and they carded them. I was like, I don't got my ID on me, but I'm older than them, and they're like, well, we can't let you in. I was like, what do you mean you can't let me in? And then I looked at him. I was like, you're not no real Southwest bar. And I walked out, and the guy is this hipster white guy. Looked at me. I was like, this ain't no real Southwest bar. What the hell you doing in here?
If it's does it
Does it have tikis and stuff inside? Yes.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking
Well,
I
about.
looked at him
trying to
straight
think
up.
of,
I looked straight at him. I was like, I'm literally older than my two friends, right? I just didn't have it. I ran out. I didn't have my bag,
You're
right?
like, soy su mamá.
But the thing, they were like, oh, we're gonna go to like Southwest bars, okay? Like, you know, why? What? And that's why I told him. I looked straight at him. I was like, this ain't no Southwest bar. I was like, you in the wrong neighborhood, and walked out.
Damn.
He just looked at me. I have to card you, really?
fuck you.
I take it as a compliment when I get carded at this point. I'm just like, oh, thank you.
Well, yeah, but like then he they wouldn't let me in because I didn't have it. But
Yeah.
I was like, fine, that's fine. But like I looked at them, I was like, you're really a Southwest bar, and you're just gonna, just don't serve me alcohol. But whatever, it was funny,
But they'll sell you Coke in the bathroom, though.
right?
Allegedly.
Coca-Cola.
Nel,
Allegedly.
Nel,
That's your
it's
own
harina.
fault for having. That's your
That's
own fault
funny
for having
because
to use the
like
urinal.
after that we stopped in at Bosque real quick. I just had to use the bathroom because that's really why we only went there because I just had to use the bathroom. And they searched the girls at the Bosque, and I told the security every time I was like, you guys gonna frisk me, and I was like, you guys need to be in the bathroom. Why you guys out here? You don't be searching them, right? Because everybody's in the bathroom. You don't know what goes on over there.
Oh,
Doing
fuck.
their thing.
Shout out to the Bosque Security for keeping it real.
I love
Shout
that.
out my boy Tiny if
They
he's
don't
still
speak
there.
Oh, I love Tiny.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, it's funny too. If you pay attention, all the Mexican bars have black security guards, and they love
This
us.
is true.
That is
is.
true.
Damn. Black and brown coming together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say come down to my place.
They be loving that music though.
It's like good.
I mean, in your area, like everyone's looking out their windows at me when I walked out to get the freaking stream deck from you. I just see people looking out their windows at me like, "There's a Mexican out there, hun. Call ICE."
Call somebody. Wait,
I
we.
mean, to be fair, ICE isn't that far away from me, so
Yeah, I know it's not.
their office is not far.
I
It's
was
right next to my high school.
I was honestly a little nervous.
Yeah, legit. Like,
I'm
ICE,
like, what high school did you go to?
Carlson, Gibraltar.
Oh,
Rockwood,
that's
Michigan,
that's
down
out there.
south.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Out
like
there.
Border
I
Patrol's
was all
wa-
like,
yeah.
your school's
Wonder-
on Mount Elliott. What do you
Wonder
mean?
Wonder Bread Land.
No, Border Patrol's like walking distance from my high school.
Yeah. Well, it's because of the river area.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, I say that.
Because
Those
yeah.
darn Canadians.
Bastards.
They go back to their country.
That's so funny. Have you guys? Do you guys watch documentaries?
Yes.
So there's a show called Dope on Netflix. Have you watched this?
Oh,
I think I've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
I've
So
heard of it, but I've not
you
seen
gotta
it.
watch it. It's really
It's
good.
dope.
Let me tell you, it is. Right? Season
off,
2.
No, Sarina.
Season
Come
2,
on.
episode 5 is in Detroit.
Oh.
And they're
Oh,
yeah. So
shit.
listen, they're talking about the Mali trade and how they use jet skis on the other side of Belial from Canada. Listen, right? Okay. So I'm surprised you guys haven't heard about this because this is on the news.
I said I was
So-
gonna do this a long time ago. and
Listen,
took my fucking
so everybody on these drug documentaries,
Allegedly.
you know,
they're already cooked now. Fuck.
they're all covered, right? They're always covered, head to toe, glasses, hats, bandanas. They're covered, hands, no tattoos, nothing, right? Like the real chingones.
Damn.
And every episode, males, females, whoever is in dealing with whatever, even some of the police people, right? But this episode in Detroit involved some white kids out from like Mount Pleasant. They were the runners.
Oh.
They were teenagers, white
Of course they were
boys.
white.
And they were the only ones in the 10 episodes that I saw of Dope that went on plain face and bragged about what they were doing and the money that they had and how they were running in Mali. And they said everything on camera,
Wow.
plain
Damn,
face.
dumb ass
Listen,
mother-
plain
Se
face.
murió.
When I saw that episode, I was like, he pinches güeros pendejos, right? And I was like, and I thought to myself, I was like, I hope Detroit PD's smarter than that because they had like, they were talking about Border Patrol here in Detroit. You saw downtown, you saw Belle Isle in this documentary. 2 months after it aired on Netflix, they had arrested them and they had charged them with all this shit because the cops watched this documentary, saw them, got
Open
their
and
name,
admittingly.
found them, right? But then I thought to myself, this like in a sense like of the ideal of white privilege and how these stupid ass boys thought they could get away with it because they lived out in fucking Macomb County or wherever the fuck and ha ha
They're
ha.
in Detroit. They ain't never gonna get me.
Right.
Ah.
And, but that's the other thing. I was like, did you guys not watch any of the other episodes? Like, no one came on full face, right? They were
No.
covered in stuff. And so I was like super happy that they got busted. But that was a documentary
Unless you
about
like
Mali and Detroit.
It's like imagine if you go to the Capitol, same with your face
Oh,
showing,
I see where he's going with this.
and then they buzz you, and then they try to send you to
arrest
jail.
you,
Yeah.
right.
Anybody remember January 6th? I don't remember that day.
Thank you, Danny
Wait, it happened?
Sotomayor, for sharing the stream. We appreciate you, Danny.
It happened.
Appreciate your blood.
Allegedly,
Yes.
yes.
Right. They did arrest. I mean, they had like a bunch of charges and some people they were looking for. I mean, there's a lot
Have
of
you
people.
seen the trials? There's
No.
guys that are crying. They're like, no, like, come on. You know
Or
what
well,
you
like
were
that guy from The Simpsons. What was his name? The one with the headpiece and how he was like, "Oh, I have
Apu?
a vegan diet," so they had to give him vegan food in prison. Like he couldn't eat. Well, they charged him. He was the one who had like the bullhorns and the flag.
The shaman or whatever.
Yeah, him. And like he fought that because he wasn't eating because he wouldn't
Yeah.
eat the prison
Yep.
food because it had to be
doing?
a specific diet for him,
Mamon.
and he did it.
It's
What
ridiculous.
a little bitch.
If he had a Mexican on, you would have thought about that before.
He would have never been. He wouldn't have left the house to go to
Exactly.
DC. Right.
He would have had to clean the whole house before he fucking left to go rush the Capitol.
His mom would have snitched on him. Mira este pendejo. You know,
Right.
yeah.
Ahí déjalo en la cárcel.
Policía, lléveselo.
Llévenselo.
That's funny that you said that. They did that with the soccer match, whatever happened in Mexico,
Oh, yeah.
that violent one.
Oh, that big ass fight.
there
that
was
broke out?
there was a few moms that turned in their own sons.
Damn.
Yeah,
They just said, vete a la cárcel, pendejo.
right. Pues por
But-
pendejo.
But you know what's worse? Like, they said nobody died. I mean, if you look at the video.
I
Oh,
mean,
no,
at
no.
first I was
No,
like,
they
no,
did
no,
say
no, I
people
don't
died.
know.
No, they said that like
no, I don't want to.
what do you mean? It's public
He said,
knowledge.
"Fuck it, I don't want."
It's public knowledge. They're not gonna come after you. He's like, yeah.
He's like, I was talking about ice cream.
So Jose lives in an apartment complex at Kalamazoo.
So we are somewhere just in Michigan, apparently.
Oh yeah, somewhere just missed.
Yep.
No one would come over here anyway. Don't worry
No,
about
no,
it.
no. You're
Nobody
fine.
give a fuck.
You're safe with us, Jose. Some of us pack.
Some of us are literally packing.
Figuratively,
All of us.
literally.
Both.
Manny was like, "Well, yo,
He's like,
who?"
I heard packing, and I'm.
Man was
Manny,
like, "Who's
Manny
I'm
perked
ready.
up like
I'm
what?
packing all 3 ways.
Pause.
Packing that pack. I got
Pause.
that pack and I'm packing.
Yay.
That's a great saying. We need that quote.
Oh, yeah. I'm packing that pack.
Here it is.
And something about unpacking.
We can play it back. You got it.
Oh yeah, I'm
We'll
sure
figure it
I'll.
out.
We'll
That has
listen
to be a
it.
clip.
We'll
That's
listen
just a
to it
quote. Put it on a
eventually.
shirt.
And then on the back, Amazon.
Black Light said no homo though.
Man, he's like, yes, 100%.
Although there's a good picture of me right behind you there. Billy.
Oh yeah.
2 a.m. thoughts.
2 a.m. Toilet thoughts. I made that into an album.
We
cover.
got
It was
little
very
hidden
good.
gems around the garage.
If you look over there at the wall.
Scarlett Johansson just randomly in the corner.
That's funny. I was seeing Una Noche Romántica. That's funny.
He was.
It was.
It
Old
was.
school.
Was. That's me.
Oh man. But yeah, life.
I know, right?
Good one.
It was just an awkward pause there. I was just like, I don't know what to say here.
There's no pause. We were
Uh-oh.
observing
Is
the
it-
decorations in the wall.
What? I was like, oh, is Manny playing a video? I was like, oh
Manny's on his phone.
Oh, you don't want to play me in no videos.
no. You can't have that.
We're still trying to post your one video.
Yeah, that
Oh,
author is-
speaking of, somebody asked earlier if we had OnlyFans content. I think it was Victorino. We actually do have a video.
That
We
we-
have
For
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
content, but just no account.
We just can't fucking post it because OnlyFans keeps denying my approval request.
Because we're not pretty.
So someone else one of you guys got to make an account for the page, and then we can get it authorized so I can release my content. Because I have all OnlyFans content filmed, shot, possibly edited, ready to go, and you motherfuckers won't let me get my shine, man. I didn't even put a subscription price on there. You just don't even want to see what I got going on.
No, they did. They said it's too flaccid.
Oh,
You said it didn't go hard enough.
oh,
No.
why you gotta shoot my man like that, hypothetically?
Mm.
Oh, what are you reaching? Oh, he's reaching.
He's reaching.
I was like, which one of the three
Felt
things?
threatened.
Which one of the three things he's packing is he unpacking?
Oh,
I'm concerned.
oh,
I am very concerned.
He's like,
One
what?
you should be worried about more than the other two, but then the other two, I don't know.
I don't know you that well.
He's like, I don't know. I don't know you that well.
I was
Which
actually
one are you more experienced in? I don't want to know.
That's funny.
Well, that's the least one you want.
Oh, shit.
I was actually gonna ask you guys how you did know each other.
Man.
Well,
You
Oh,
did
boy.
mention because I know this fool. from
Craigslist.
school-
well,
Ew.
well,
Before the that was
See,
the
here's
before set before
here's
times.
here's the funny thing though. We only like walked past each other in college and then officially met at Iraq.
Yeah, we. I
That
know. We,
stands for Enterprise
Enterprise
Rent-A-Car.
Rent-A-Car.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yes.
Anyways,
Yeah, like we only met in passing in school at U of M Dearborn, but like we like really knew each other at work because he came too, Brian.
Yeah.
Pause.
Hey, Jelly Me said in the comments, I'll make the account now. Make a good video to start.
Oh shit.
She's gonna make an account, or I have to make an. Wait, I was lost.
Échale los
She's
pies.
making an account, but
No, Jelly Me said she's making the
They make
account.
good money for that, yo.
I know.
Hey, there was a lady
been
that
told
got
I got
paid
pretty feet.
$80.
I'm just saying.
$80 just for a guy to take a picture of her feet at a gas station
Yep.
because she was wearing flip flops.
Dale.
who? You?
No,
No,
but I
so
would.
no, just a random lady. She posted about it and showed like the money. Like a guy like literally came up to her, saw like her feet in the sandals, and offered her $80 to take a picture
Hell
of her
yeah.
feet. And she was like, Psh,
Wait.
"There you go."
Okay.
Don't do it for free.
I know. Yeah.
Never
No,
give
not
away.
Follow
free.
Jose on Feet Finder.
That's a
What
thing.
the fuck is
It
Feed
is.
Finder?
Why do you know what Feet Finder is?
He
It's a,
created it.
it's a meme, I guess. I seen that.
There's
Might be
Oh,
a real
yeah.
page,
People
though.
pay money for that.
Lo usan los mochos.
I'm like, I got $25 one time for that, so I wasn't mad
Hey.
Did you really?
for a photo.
I
Hell yeah.
guess mine.
Ah,
Shit. We're
these
in the
days-
wrong
Shoe,
fucking
I'll be a shoe model. Like, give me a crispy pair of Jordans and bam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could put a little outfit together. But
nah. See, this is what you got. This is what you got to do for them. You show up in those, and then you slowly take off your shoe and the sock.
Oh, God. Hey, Franco said in the comments, hey, you guys got to start legal aliens fart in a jar.
Ew, like Jackass. No.
Oh,
No, a
God.
girl got paid for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
she went
yeah,
to-
they-
well,
I
made
saw
like-
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
She went to the
quarter.
hospital for that too.
So much
Yeah,
fart.
because she was doing it too much.
Yeah, she was eating like too much like food that gets you like
Well,
gassy and shit.
we
so
have
fucking-
enough
fucking-
No, what's that? The
over
gamer,
flatulence.
Gamer girl bathwater. Gotta
Ew.
revisit that.
God.
Revisit that again.
Oh,
We're
shit.
weird. That's
Hey,
what I'm telling you.
I'm just saying she made
Comedy,
millions
people
on
are
that.
weird.
So
I
People
mean,
are fucking
Underwear, used underwear.
people are.
They-
You guys ever
did you
watch
guys-
Black and
I
White?
was just about to say that Orange is the New Black. They did that for like a whole season. Them bitches made some money.
Oh,
Fools are
ladies.
nasty.
They were selling their underwear.
Yeah, they're musty panties.
Mm-mm.
How do
there's-
people
there's
make
a, there's a
this money?
market. I don't know. It's
That's
weird,
what
but
I'm saying. People are weird out there. in the
like
world.
send me a pair of panties every month. I'll send you
But I'll
$200
be
or
alright.
something.
Hell
I'm like,
yeah!
what?
If someone had told me
That's
that
about
and
it.
was
That's the thing,
like,
yeah,
"I'll give you
that'd be a thing.
$500." Fuck yeah!
What?
Here you go.
$500.
Buy a
Yeah.
whole new wardrobe from Victoria's Secret with that money. Like you keep those. I
Yeah,
got a
right.
whole
You'd
new
buy
set
like
of
3
thongs.
panties or $500. Yeah, right. Victoria's Secret.
Shit.
It's overpricing for a piece of string in my ass. I'm good.
Shit. For a piece of string, you can go to Family Tree.
Right. Their thongs are like $30, and if you really think about it, that's ridiculous because it's literally like you're
Not a lot
missing,
of-
right?
It's not a lot of fabric.
exactly. Your nalgas are still out. Like
You're literally paying more for less.
Yeah.
But boy, does
Wow.
it look good. I
That
must
should be
say.
Victoria's Secret new slogan: "Pay more for less."
No, but boy, does it look good.
That is true.
That should be it. Victoria's Secret, I
Can't deny
needed a
that.
sponsorship.
we're going from Pornhub to fucking Victoria's Secret.
Hey man,
Only
whatever.
Good track record.
Victoria's Secret
Nah, nah.
collab or
Whoever
NC
writes
collab.
that check,
We're gonna
bro.
get sponsored by Pure Romance.
that was funny.
That's
They're
a reference to
nasty.
her show. Sorry.
Damn, now we gotta go see the
Pure
whole show.
romance. Shout out to
Yeah.
all the cochinas out there.
Oh my god.
Man, he's lost. He doesn't know what it is.
99% of our
All
audience.
those ladies.
Leverage shopping, yes sir.
Pure romance. You don't know what that is?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's why I said yes sir.
No, because you were just looking around like you were lost. Like, hey, what the fuck? Do you not know what
He's
this is?
pretending to
He was
know.
having flashbacks. He's like,
Oh, shit.
It's
Shout
like
out.
a weird time in my day.
Shout out to Adam and Eve.
I love that story.
Priscilla's.
You know my girlfriend works there?
What? Which
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm not gonna say which one.
one? Oh,
But
just tell me
We'll,
later.
we'll tell you. We'll tell you off air.
did.
They when COVID happened like last year, I took a friend there because she had never been to the store and took her there, and they have a mannequin at the door for hand sanitizer.
Yep.
But
The
it's
dick
but it's
sticking
a
out?
dick, and you gotta jack it off to get the hand sanitizer. It
Oh.
was so funny.
I bet that.
That kinda
I
defeats
was
the purpose.
cracking
I'd have been like, no,
up.
no, thanks, I got my own.
Hilarious.
That's
And
a
it was
lot.
so funny that day. There was more guys in the store than there was females, and it was just so funny to me. Like,
Yeah.
and my friend was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "This is hilarious."
Yeah.
Look,
It's
todo me
marketing.
acuerdo de él.
It's marketing. You know one thing I've noticed too, that's kind of hilarious and redundant on a store like that. They don't show explicit pictures inside the store,
That is so stupid.
which is exactly they have full on like vagina shaped toys,
But it's
But-
in a separate area.
but they don't have explicit.
Okay.
They don't have explicit pictures of females. on
No.
any
man, you
other-
do that
The
again.
claw.
Do that again.
That's sign language for you about to get fisted, boy.
Wasn't that our thumbnail on one episode?
Oh yeah.
That was Robert.
Robert doing that.
It's right there, over there, just doing this.
Oh, yeah.
He was really grabbing.
Hey, shout out-
He was just going
I saw
for it.
vein, I
like-
saw veins.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Shout out Robert.
Shout out Robert and the Spooky Boys podcast for being the
Yeah.
first guest we had on and the first
They're
pre-recording.
dropping merch
Fuck
soon,
yeah.
supposedly. Are they dropping merch soon?
When are we
If
dropping
they
our
don't,
merch?
they need it, and
I
I
was just
need.
about to say, I'm kind of jealous you guys don't have like a hoodie or something for me.
We do, just we ran out.
Yeah, sorry.
So we
So
we
you
don't.
don't.
You don't.
Like, wait a minute.
I was like, damn, and I brought you guys stickers.
Did you?
She's
Ooh,
gonna be
hey.
like, I'm
Spoiler
taking
alert.
these
No, I'm
stickers
kidding.
back.
I know, right?
We have restocked.
She's like, Brian, don't get one. I'm gonna say I was short a few. because it'll be big."
LegalAliens.podcast.
We gotta hit up Orvan Graphics for all of our clothing needs. Plug.
Shout out Urban Graphics and the great Natalie Rivera.
What up, Natalie? You're awesome.
She's great.
She's hilarious too.
Super fucking talented, man.
Definitely.
I know we need to hit her up. We have like we have all these weird designs we want to make. Like,
Oh
come
yeah,
on, we
she
gotta
gave
do
us a
some-
lot of ideas too when she was here.
Oh yeah, she did. Honestly, I want to see the drawing she made for us on a hoodie.
Oh no.
What, of your angel faces?
Yeah.
Angel wrapped in a silk ribbon.
If you
With
put
red
it on
horns.
a
All
pinky
seductive.
hoodie, I'll wear it.
I do like that.
Holding
I'll be
his
your
little
model
ribbons.
for it.
I do like that she included like the glasses on my picture though. I did enjoy that. That was good.
But he did it to many too, so then it was like she did it to many.
Well, it's because I send her their portraits as reference. You know, the ones we have with our faces. And that's what I send her for reference.
And I don't have one. I just got that drawing. Robert drew me, so that's all it was.
Yeah.
Shout out Robert. Thank you for that drawing of us.
No, I think I had that idea. I think I may have told Brian like we need
Thank you.
Angel to be. We need to put Angel's face on.
Hey,
Show it to
hell
the
yeah.
camera.
Thank
You know-
you.
you know-
Show it to the
Oh,
camera.
yes,
to
do
this
that.
camera.
He
Yes.
doesn't get one, remember?
But yes.
Why?
Wow. But going back,
Because
Angel.
he forgot to do the follow-up call and remind me to
That's
Yeah.
the
today.
Instagram, guys. That is perfect shot, by the way.
It's like,
Yay.
focus on it.
Yay.
It's my TikTok too.
Now everybody.
Oh, nice.
If you want to
This is
support
awesome.
me, I'm selling them for $3.
Hey.
So let me know.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and you got the Renaissance Center in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
It's an actual photo of me.
Yeah, but she just there's like
And
a little-
Natalie just like cartooned me up and made me a
That's pretty
payasa.
dope. You know, I allegedly worked like 3 blocks from here.
Yeah. Well, I work
should-
across the street. I
ten-
work downtown too.
Technically, I should be working inside there, but I don't.
And
Ah, yeah, janitor morning.
I know.
I work at the county building. I'm not gonna say what I do, but I work there.
Boom.
No, I wasn't saying for you guys.
Oh no! Well, let me get another
No.
one. So it's
Okay.
on air.
Oh.
She's like, no,
I brought them for you.
Support local. Don't be a
Thank
fucking
you.
loser.
Right. Thanks. No,
We'll
I
cash
didn't
app
mean
you now.
like I didn't. No. I brought it for you guys. Like it was my little.
Everybody
gift.
just whip out the cash.
I don't have cash on me.
Start throwing money at me. No, I'm kidding.
The podcast, unfortunately, still doesn't pay
Um,
bills.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be like when we were telling your mom to come back for tacos. We all just start pulling out money.
Oh, I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that day. I was
That
like,
episode
oh,
was
they had
pretty funny.
tamales too. I'm not there yet. Don't spoil the rest of your shows for me.
All right. It
No,
gets
but
I
better.
listen to you guys while I
No,
do computer
but,
work.
So you say she made you a payasa, so she just did what your mom has been calling you the whole time.
No,
payasa.
my mom never called me that.
Oh really? My mom used to call me
No.
pinche payaso.
My
and
mom calls me
pendejo.
muñeca.
All I got was pendejo, no sirves pa'
Right.
nada. No, this.
Fun
Oh, I
fact
heard that
though.
all the time.
So I chose a Renaissance because I said this last night too, and like I always like to say this at my shows that the reason why my family migrated or my grandfathers came from Mexico to over here was because they started construction of the Renaissance centers in the 70s.
Wow.
And
Oh,
so like for
nice.
me that's like one of my legacies is to say my abuelito Mexicanos
Right.
built the
Renaissance
Renaissance
That's
Center
fucking
Is he
awesome.
or at
still
least
alive?
started it, right? Like whatever.
Right.
So that's why I chose the photo to be there too, and that's why it's on my sticker.
Is your abuelito still alive?
No,
No.
I never met my abuelito. My abuelito died. My mom was probably like 27. I still wasn't even in the picture. In a car accident in La Frontera on one of the puentes.
Oh damn.
But he did that too, and he also did construction at U of M in Ann Arbor.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he's-
like,
he's been everywhere.
and that's what they brought. So I always say that, and I always tell people, I put that in my jokes, when people are like, they tell us, go back where you came from, fucking Mexican. No, fuck you. My abuelito built this city.
Yeah, literally,
Bitch.
though.
You leave.
And Jelly Me just commented on it. She's like, I bought one of your stickers and ready to buy a shirt when you drop one.
Who?
That's my
Jelly.
sister. in
Oh,
Brooklyn.
yeah, last night, right?
She's
Yeah.
commenting on
A
Twitter.
shirt. I never thought about that. Maybe we'll do a different photo.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
for
yeah.
now, I'm gonna sell my stickers. So I like stickers.
These
so.
are awesome. Though. I do
Oh,
like
yeah.
these.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll add you to the list when another batch of items comes out. 'Cause,
Dope.
A lot of people
I'll
have been
rep
throwing
it.
their names in the hat,
I know.
but they didn't throw their, I don't know to say anything, but
Monetary.
they didn't throw any names in the hat when I did have the hoodies.
It was only
It was
after.
after they
So
ran
it's
out.
just, it's just the beginning, though. And that's
Right.
cool that you ran out, though.
Yeah. Well, it's I give them away.
We only ordered
But
five.
still.
True.
We only
By the way,
We only ordered aquí se fueron
speaking
los
of sweaters,
five.
you never gave my sister
I
the.
thought you guys had like, oh, we ordered 20.
You
and all
never,
our
you never
family
gave my
has 'em.
sister the Brian's rental audio hoodie that
Shit,
you.
I don't
she
even
was
know where the
supposed to
fuck
get.
they're at.
Alright,
I thought they
guys.
were in my car, and there's nothing in my car. I cleaned it out today. So they're somewhere. I gave them
You
away. I
you
don't know.
owe, you owe her you owe her $20.
Yeah. Sorry, Jelly. I'll give
Ran
you one.
off on a plug twice.
Se fueron en tacos.
Oh, yeah. It was better until the another $1,000 bill I just got from DTE Energy.
Disgusting.
Fucking disgusting,
Oh,
man.
We need to
God.
steal some solar panels and plug up and get my
I mean,
shit going.
It's not a short-term gain, but
Oh,
once it
yeah.
hits, we're
feel
rolling.
We're gonna put some solar panels on the roof of this bitch.
You feel me?
Jelly Me just said, still one on my hoodies, boy.
You ain't getting it. We ran off.
Black
If
light
you
says
guys
me
did put
too.
that other one on the image, I'd wear it.
What?
but it had to be like a light color because isn't it like yellow or pink or something?
Oh, the Renaissance one.
Yeah.
That's what I was just saying. I want to put that picture on the hoodie.
But it has to be in a pink hoodie.
Well, no,
I would wear it on a pink hoodie because it just goes with it.
that'd be
I was
awesome.
telling
You guys wear too much
Natalie that if she can do like the outlines and like delete the background, so it's physically just like the shapes
The
and the
face of
spaceship.
you guys
Yeah,
just
so it'd be
chilling.
easier to put in any hoodie.
Yeah.
I wear a lot of black. Leave me alone, God.
So
the
that was funny
judgment.
because I was gonna wear my black. I have it's a Detroit D and it says D native on it, like a Detroit native. It's
Mhm.
pink and glittery, and I thought about it. I was like, they wear a lot of black though. I was like, we're all gonna blend. I was like, so I'll just wear my Michigan hoodie instead.
This is navy blue, okay? For your information.
Well, it's super dark.
So,
Just like the one wearing it
just like
now.
my soul.
Just like
I was about to say. That's like your
Just
soul,
like my
right?
soul.
Oh, shit.
Damn. I would have had you on that.
Just kidding. I don't have a soul.
Uh,
Of course you do.
No, I sold it to my chemistry professor for a passing grade.
You're so
How about haha, what?
Motherfucker
and you
only
still
said
dropped out.
Motherfucker said it was only worth a B.
It was only worth a B.
That's all you get. Not that premium.
Any comments?
Questions?
No.
Com-
you know,
what,
Concerns?
comments or
Any
you asking?
weirdos asking
Anyway.
something for us to
No.
do wild?
I was
For
gonna-
us to be.
I almost because I was gonna mention to Angel like there was an idea I had for a merch thing. It was gonna be you remember the scene of Dodgeball? Yeah, Ben Stiller, White Goodman, him wrestling the bull.
Oh yeah.
Holding him by
Stick
the
your
horns.
just stick your face on it and have you do it instead.
Or
I would
have him
totally
lay
have
down.
that.
Have him lay down with a robe over him or like a rug, and he's like naked, but he got a glass full of wine, like in White Chicks.
Oh my
How
god.
my man's had it
Oh.
himself. He's just laying there all seductive, like, and there's like a bear
Tearing.
a bear fur or some shit like covering him, and he's just laying there like.
It's like, ooh, girl.
That's the one right
We just
there.
need us like over like famous scenes, and there's our next merch.
Hell yeah.
That'd
But like
be-
really
that'd be
badly
awesome.
Photoshop like the ones Jose be sending us. There's like the square of the hoodie. Oh, great.
I'd want
It's a
that.
great picture.
See, I like even Leo's famous scene there. I want that. Like one of us for that. Just attach a face. Who knows Photoshopper?
No, they need to take that scene and put that picture of Brian on it.
Oh my god.
The Joker out the window with my picture.
Yeah. Yes, that'd be perfect.
Hey, I know police.
Oh shit.
Please.
Oh yeah, we do. And
Yeah, we know one.
Oh yeah, you do. Yes.
We're at an hour and 37 minutes, Ophelia.
Yeah.
Do you want to call it an episode or keep going?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do.
4 hours.
It's not my podcast. No, mom. So it's not my podcast.
We've already tried that a couple times.
All right.
It had its moments. It was fun.
Yeah, Robert still holds it for the longest podcast episode we've had.
Dirty dog.
It crashed at 4 hours and 47 minutes.
Is that one of your longest podcasts?
But
Yeah.
but
I
we-
told you
one of
that
them, I
the
got
other
the
day, didn't
second
I? I
one.
was
Yeah.
like, these are fucking long.
But we went 5.5, right? It crashed and then we recorded another 45 minutes.
You guys are
Yeah,
crazy.
we didn't notice that it crashed until
Yeah.
we were like, wait, hold up a minute.
Yeah. No, we noticed when it crashed. We just fucking kept going. We said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
Yeah. At least we got the audio bit. Like it's not
Yeah.
gonna, that
It's
doesn't
fucking
crash at all.
amazing. It didn't even seem like 4 hours. Like if you watch that from beginning to end, I appreciate you. Leave it in the comments that you watched it from beginning to
What
end.
episode?
That was episode.
If that was it.
I listen to you on
Robert's versus-
Spotify.
It was one of the beginning ones.
So I don't watch the
Seven. I think
It's
YouTube.
like 7 or
Yeah.
6, something like that.
Yeah, I listen on Spotify because
Yeah.
when I
It
work
was
on, if I
always
listen
seven.
on
It was the
YouTube, I
one
want to
after
watch.
many.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So if you guys have it on Spotify, it's better for me.
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I watch it more on Spotify, so like, or listen to it,
Right.
not on.
It's also
YouTube.
on Apple Podcast and
That's dope.
Google Podcast. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Google that shit.
Nah, that's
Oh,
No.
Damn.
Another shot. He's probably passed out. Drunk somewhere. Like,
still drunk.
they're pouring the shot.
See,
Oh shit! Jelly Me said, "Fuck it, I'm pulling up right now." Wait.
Oh
wait, what?
shit!
Are you for real,
So,
Jelly? or you-
to this house
She
or
want-
to Angel's
To
house?
this house, to our house.
She wants that hoodie, boy.
Oh shit!
She wants all the smoke, my man.
My brother pulls up too. I chose violence.
Mm.
It's the
Your
only
dad
way,
walks into
though.
the door like the Kool-Aid man. What were you saying, motherfucker?
Unos chingazos will heal a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
They do.
That's where we're all messed up from. Well, every Hispanic has something wrong with their head. It's all the putazos we got as a kid. It's all the trauma.
Trauma.
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
life.
Emotional damage.
yeah, plenty.
Yeah.
sure my parents can.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
It's funny because I was thinking about that
hindsight,
earlier.
sometimes.
Like everything that's quote unquote wrong with me is my parents' fault.
You hear that, mother? No, I'm just-
It's true because I was thinking about earlier, right? Like when I was little, for example, I've written about it. I just haven't performed it or like
They
you know
dropped
talked
you.
about the monologue. Well, because like now I suffer of like depression, anxiety, right, or whatever. And I was diagnosed as
I
a
feel you.
child with ADD or AD, whatever. But my mom refused to put me on medicines. But at
Good
the same
mom.
time, she refused to give me any type of other help or resource.
Unconditional love.
Anything. Right. Anything. And so I wrote about this. I was like, so now, like, you know, I have verged, you know, the doctors say I'm like on a thin line of, you know, bipolar disorder. Thanks, mom. You
Like
know,
depression,
now
ponte a
I gotta
limpiar.
take pills as an adult.
That shit sucks.
And like another one too, I was thinking too, like I don't know if you ever hurt yourself and your parents don't ever believe you, even though like you seriously hurt yourself, and they're all like, "That's what you get," whatever. I had fractured my ankle when I was a teenager. I was
Oh,
13 on
shit.
track, and you could tell like my ankle was swollen. It was the size of a fucking softball. But my dad was convinced that I did it because I didn't want to run track.
Oh, what the
Right?
hell?
And I was like, you can literally see, like, even the school nurses were like concerned because like my ankle's all fucked up.
And your dad's like, no, it's fine. You walk
So
it
when I
off.
was 26, I would always have issues with that one ankle all the time. So I was 26. I went to the doctor finally. I was like, and they did an X-ray on my ankle, and my ankle's permanently fractured because it healed by itself. And so I took the X-ray and I showed my dad. I was like, "This is your fault." I was like, "For not listening to me years
He's like,
ago."
it's photoshopped. What?
He'd be like,
Ponte
ah, you're
vapuru.
all right, walk it off.
Right.
Chelsea,
That's
okay.
that's what they do
He's like-
sometimes,
he's like,
right?
But did you
And
die?
so like,
But did
right.
you die?
No, but I can't walk. So like,
I mean,
Um,
there's been times like growing up there, you get yourself fucked up, and then you're like, if I tell my parents, they're gonna
It
whoop
hit me,
my
right?
ass.
But this time I wasn't because it wasn't my fault, and like I was in like a lot of pain. Like you know, there's one time I fell down some stairs on my rollerblades and like me dio un chingadazo, and I think that's why too. Like my back hurts sometimes, but I didn't dare because I wasn't supposed to be on that block to begin with, and so I was like, nope. I'll save that ass beating for another day.
I remember I was riding my bike on the street with some friends. We made the fucking ramp like every kid does, like the cinder blocks and shit. My mom's like, "You better freaking not get on that." I'm like, "I'm not." Her novela started. She went inside. I was like, "This is my one opportunity." I freaking fell off my bike when I went up that ramp, and then I'm like, "I'm gonna go inside," and I was like, "If she knows I did this shit, I'm gonna get my ass beat on top of how fucked up I am right now." Walk in the house. I am forcing myself to walk normal. Like, nope, I'm fine. I'm gonna go to bed. Fucking.
It's either they yell at you or they laugh at you.
Oh, she would have beat
Por
my.
pendejo.
She would have beat my ass.
But you
I
know
knew-
it's
I know she
serious
would've.
when they're worried. They're like, oh, fuck, like, we need to take you to the hospital. And you're like, oh, my God, am I going to die? Like, this is when you know it's serious. When they get serious, you're like, yeah, nigga, you fucked up.
When they would take you to the hospital without money, having money
Right.
and shit, like yeah.
Like, no flip outs, no
Yeah.
cuss words,
I
just
know, right?
sincere
Dude.
concern. Like, yeah.
That reminds me of the time when I was little, right? So you know how in Mexico there's a bunch of roofs that are like the lamina. I forgot what you say.
Aluminum.
Yeah, just aluminum fucking sheets, right? So they used to put fucking the crates where you could put the 2-liter Cokes in. You know
Yes.
those crates, like
Pop
I guess,
crates.
I guess you can say milk crates, Manny.
Yes, you
Where-
can, right?
So it was one on top of the roof, and I was running. I wasn't doing anything, any dumb shit like I usually do. I was just minding my business, and one of them bitches fell right in my head, bro. When I was like 5. Just like perfect timing. Almost like God was just like, yeah, fuck you. You know what I mean? Literally, like nothing pushed
Hey,
it.
but he has a plan
Right,
for you.
Yeah, no, yeah, he was trying to fucking
They
kill
try
me.
to knock. They try to knock some
So
sense into you.
so if it fell right, and it just fucking hurts because when you're not doing any stupid shit and no one around, you're not crying into that shit. Right?
Right.
So I remember it hurt and shit. And I was like, oh, whatever. And I fucking casually just walked over into fucking the kitchen, and there was like 10 people in there. and then they all stop what they're doing, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I didn't tell them anything.
Oh my god, you're just
And
bleeding.
then I'm fucking just bleeding from the fucking head and shit, dude. And they like quickly fucking put their fucking hands, and they're like, they gotta, try to take me to the doctor and shit. And I was just there, and then because they freaked out, I started freaking out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, just fucking just minding my business.
Just minding
I
my
was just
business
trying to
with
hide
this
my own
gash in my head.
What the fuck,
You
dude?
turned into that Will Smith song. I was minding my damn business.
I was running my damn business.
I can go completely opposite with this, with head injuries. I can go
Huh.
somewhere to where my parents ran with it and told me very later on in life that, oh, no, we just kind of messed with you.
What?
I wasn't exactly dropped on my head as a kid, but I was very young and I fell on my head.
I can say
Yeah.
Let's just say
They dropped you.
no. Let's just say I was maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 years old at a local Burger King establishment. Let's say that I fell off my seat, landed on my head, so much so that I supposedly broke the floor. On my
What?
head, my head broke the floor, and now this is where
Oh my
like my
God.
hard-headedness comes from. supposedly.
Damn.
And they ran with this story. They're like, dude, you were a kid. You just fell off your seat. You broke the floor. We had to like tell Burger King, like, oh, we're sorry. We had to like, maybe pay for the floor fix and all that crap.
Oh my
Did you
god.
bust a
Breaking.
tile or was it wood or
Tile.
like?
It's tile.
Sorry.
With my head,
and you-
supposedly.
did you get any stitches or anything?
No, it was just
Just
me
had a
crying.
fat ass
Concussion.
Looney Tunes
I
knot.
must have, yeah, but but apparently it was all a lie. They're just like, nah, you're really no. We just made it up. And you didn't really break the
Haha,
floor.
psych.
Like what the hell? And I believed it my whole life.
You believe
I was
your
like,
whole
I
life was
swear
a
I
lie.
remember it,
That's
there was a
funny.
Crack. And
How
it was
old were
usually
you when that supposedly they said that happened?
5 maybe.
That's funny.
18.
22.
I fell off my booster seat. Yeah.
That's funny.
That happened last week.
Yeah, I just didn't tell anybody until now.
Oh, you were in crutches, right? Oh, yeah, that's another thing you're gonna watch when you see the episodes. My
You
man was in
stretched
crutches
wrong.
for fucking 2 weeks.
I was.
We were like, one of the quotes. I'm
Yeah,
like, cripple your way to that drum set.
I know. Yeah, that was not a good
It's
time.
like
Not
the
a fun
first time ever
No.
on any podcast that we told a guy to go on crutches to go to the drum kit and play the Pornhub intro.
Yeah, that was not a good time.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I was like, man,
It's so
I
simple.
blew out my I almost blew out my muscle in my
Oh,
calf. You
some
want me to
was-
go out there and
you were
play a
definitely gonna-
pornographic song?
Pause.
Like, what the hell? You're lucky I can even move.
Oh my god, that's pretty dope.
I could imagine that would have been hilarious. Did you fall?
No. I did not. I did not.
I
I
was
was-
the
like,
next
a scene
episode
from
of
a
the Legal
movie,
Aliens.
right? A scene from a movie. Everybody's like, "No, sit down." He's like, "No, I can do it," and he like knocks everything over.
Okay,
Gets-
honestly, if he would have fell,
Gets
I
stuck,
would have
crutches in
laughed.
the air.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
I would have laughed, made sure he was
Well, I-
okay, and then laughed
Yeah,
again.
I just
Yeah.
did. That's why I visualized it. That's why I asked. Did you fall? Because
No. Good balance. Unlike me as an athlete, sometimes I do have good balance.
Where was that balance when you fucked up that leg?
I was just trying to kick a ball, and next thing I knew, it felt like somebody took a bat and swung it at my leg, and I'm like, I can't
Soccer?
walk. Yeah. Yep. And for next month, I couldn't walk.
Man, it sounds like a Celaya game. No, I'm just kidding.
so like,
Are there weapons involved?
I feel your pain. I injured my knee like 5 years ago performing too, and that's the worst.
Yeah. You fractured your ankle in track. I broke the smallest bone in your foot accidentally kicking a rock while playing soccer. So yeah, that was fun.
Damn.
I know. And now I have
How
to.
many
and
injuries have you had from soccer?
Soccer's
All of them.
all contact
Multiple.
sport.
I rolled my ankle both my ankles multiple times. Even if I'm just slowly backing up, I'm just like. And
What
they're
the
like, oh,
fuck?
yep,
Well, it's
that's
because
noodle
you
legs.
want once
Yeah, I do.
once you
I get it
have
from
that
my mom.
injury, you're always
Yeah.
gonna
Yep.
hurt
I get it
yourself.
from
I
my
think
mom.
God has a plan for you, bro. To stop fucking playing soccer.
I can still play. I mean, I can.
Next thing you know, he jumps, saves the ball, lands on his neck.
I'm not a
breaks-
huge
comes
fan
back
of you
fast.
believe the science of the
Like, I
universe,
just need
but
to drink
yeah.
more milk. I'll be all right.
No, it's just no. But now God's telling me, go check your insurance and see if you can get surgery on your shoulder now. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what God's telling me too for
You
this
know.
knee. Hell yeah, that's all I'm
Yep.
waiting for.
I got a torn muscle in this bitch. I need to
Fix my
eventually
leg.
get fixed, which I haven't
Damn.
done in like 4 years. So
Oh man.
Jesus,
Oh,
man.
yeah. On injuries. On that note, it's a good point to end the podcast, I believe.
On injuries.
On injuries.
yeah, we're not trying to.
Stay safe, everybody.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know what the word is. I'm not spreading my.
Oh,
Bad
don't
seed.
spread nothing now.
Don't
my
spread
bad luck.
nothing.
My bad
want-
luck here. I don't want that.
He's
You
got
want-
bad
My
seed,
bad
ladies.
aura.
Stay away.
My aura.
Talking about spreading, now's a good time to end it with the COVID joke. You had the whole podcast. Come on.
That's so funny. I
She's like, I forgot about the
it.
rest.
I forgot
now."
about the
She already forgot about the joke.
I wasn't even thinking about it.
It's okay though.
I said the one about the breath.
Yeah.
The other one, I just thought it was funny one day and wrote it. It's short. I guess I would lead it into. So I was like, everybody was all pissed about wearing masks and being covered up during COVID, but our Muslim community didn't have any issue with that. So like the ladies are just laughing at us like stupid Americans. We do this all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Face covered all the time. Stupid Americans crying. Stupid ass mask. And that was it basically. So I thought that was funny. 'Cause
Oh my god.
they were the most prepared for this shit.
Oh, for sure.
Been doing this for a while.
In a weird way, yes, they were.
Boom, boom,
No,
there you
no,
go.
I almost made a horrible joke. Jesus Christ. I was
Jesus,
like,
Mario.
were their
We
masks
would've
K95 approved?
Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Local businesses, family members, cousins, and out of states. Talk your shit. Tell them where they can find you at. Give us your
So-
IG,
Shout out
Facebook,
all the haters.
Yes.
all the-
social security number, address,
That's
phone
funny.
number. And I was playing.
Credit score.
right.
We need-
We need
Mine
all
went-
your info.
Mine went up.
So, Ofelisa Signs on Facebook, and like my sticker says, La Chistosa 313, TikTok. I just started, so I don't have many. TikTok and Instagram. My YouTube is the same. Shout out to El Nino Podcast. Shout out to Lit Entertainment. They've given me opportunities to perform. I appreciate that. Shout out to Fantasma Market for putting on the events last night. Everybody, shout out to all the homies in the music industry. I know you all. I don't want to shout out everybody. It's just too many of you guys. You know who you are. Some of you have already been here. So, but yes, Southwest talent, support everybody, local artists, music, art, physical art, right? Comedy. We're starting and podcasts, we're trying to make it big out here, doing things that we like to do for the community and all this shit. So come through. Shout out to, to my besties. I don't know who's watching, so I can't be like,
Shout out to the Navy Seabees.
so.
The whole world.
And before we ended it, we got one last joke by Jelly Me.
All right.
She said, "Oh, you've merely adopted the face covering. We were born in them, molded by them."
Oh, that was good, right?
Oh, you guys have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Adios.
Oh shit.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.